raise my hopes and don't even know it. In a life that's upside down, somehow you turn me around. So stay another night, 'cause all we have is time.
Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past you. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane. Fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. I know why your mind is so dishonest. I see you and I'm fucked up like before. I'm surprised the 45 is loaded. You're really trying to blow my brain tonight. Fucked up on a Saturday. The vibes ain't right and the sex don't feel like love. I know that there's better days. The memories are gone. It's a beautiful disaster. Can't take heartache, but I don't think I'm ever getting past you. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Always fighting till we go insane. Fuck all night until we don't feel pain. All day, I'll stay. You and me, a beautiful disaster. Oh, 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 oh. Getting past her. are frozen, yeah. Seeing pixels in slow-mo in a weightless motion. She called me crazy and I'm wasting time. Easy, don't leave me now. Yeah, for the sky and all its diamond. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever, yeah. I'm gonna make the time move slower. We can do whatever, yeah, sun's out, make the clouds move over. We can do whatever. We can do whatever, yeah. Do whatever, yeah. Yeah, do whatever, yeah. Do
Oh, I never thought I'd feel this way. I never thought I'd find a place that feels like home. Feels like home. Oh, the nights let's see will stay. All I feel is love. It feels like home. Take me to a new dimension. Take me to a new
Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing, fam? I know I missed yesterday. I got up a little late, but I did have something to do, so I didn't want to come up here for like 30 minutes and be like, okay, bye. So I just figured we'll just come on today. But good morning, everybody. What's going on? How's it going? How's it going? Today is June 19th or Juneteenth. It is a holiday, so there will be short trading hours. But in other good news, it's around the time that we're up here, so we're still gonna have a long stream. So, alrighty. Let's see who we got here in the chat. Good morning to everybody. We got Cherry Lanes. Should I say Lanes or Lannis? Let me know. I'm gonna say Cherry. What's up, Cherry? Trey, I see you, Trey. Jorky, oh my goodness, I haven't seen your name in so long. Welcome back. Edits all time. What's up? What's up? Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, Paulo? Seven, Vladimir, the Alchemist. Welcome back. Hi, William. She slays. Monique. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the membership. Chat, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today, by the way. We're going to have a fun stream. Lots of topics, lots of things to bring up, lots of positivity, lots of motivation. But before we do all of that, let's get into our daily affirmation. Can I get a 111 in the chat, please? 111 angel numbers. Do you mind if we can get that going in the chat this morning? Let's see what we got for our daily affirmation. And I forgot to log into my account real quick. Come on, come on. All right, let me get that daily affirmation for you. June 19th, 2025 reads as follows. Juneteenth, a day of freedom, remembrance, and rising. Honor the resilience of those before you, living fully, loving freely, and speaking your truth. Your joy is power. Your healing is revolutionary. Today we celebrate liberation. I like that. Honor your resilience. You know, chat, you could take a lot of the key words in here and relate it to yourself. You got to be resilient when you have a goal in life, right? Because you're going to have a lot of setbacks. You're going to feel like a punching bag, right? Sometimes life feels like a punching bag, but that's a test. Especially before things get real good, you're going to have a bunch of setbacks, a bunch of failures, but it's a test to see, will you give up? Will you? Or will you keep going? Do you still believe? Or are these setbacks making you doubt yourself? Right? So you got to be resilient. You got to love freely. You got to stay in your power, right? These are all great words to use. So I like that. That was beautiful. Alrighty. What's up, Blanca? Did I get you, William? Hi, Anthony. Hi, Petros. Good morning. Abo, I see you. What's up, Duke? Hello, hello. Chat, it seems like we're in a good mood this morning, chat. I love it. I love it. Check out that poll. Did you smile today? I hope you did. I hope you did. Don't forget to like up the stream, chat. Don't forget to like up the stream while you're here. Once you come through the door, smash the like button. All right, we do have about 12 minutes till the opening. So let's go ahead and talk about gold, and then we'll switch back over to Nasdaq, okay? So actually, no, I'm gonna keep those on. So I do have some key levels here that you see highlighted. Those are on a higher time frame. These little zones, these dotted zones, are my other levels that are from a lower time frame, right? Those are my bank zones. Okay. Just a heads up. So when it comes to my major levels, there's a huge gap. So if we're inside of this gap, I will be using the bank zones. Just a heads up, I will be using those levels. You could use those levels. I have them for free on TradingView if you're new. That's the indicator I created for y'all. If you can't get the original official lens bank zones, then look up the version 2. We made a version 2 called Bank Zones V2, stands for version 2, okay? It has all the updates in it. The code is updated. So again, you can use my zones for free, okay? Okay, message in Simba, good morning. Hi, Mr. Darian. What's up, Don G? I love that name. What's up? Don, I think you may be behind if you're just putting your ones in the chat. Just a heads up. I think you may be a little behind on stream when you hear this. Oh, wow. Look at this chop. Holy chop. That's what I got to say about gold. Holy chop. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Still looks kind of bearish. I mean, jeez. Tough call here, chat. I'm not gonna go off of the higher time frame per se. I'm just gonna look for smaller setups on the lower time frame, because ain't no way I'm not gonna sit here and play guessing games in this chop. Chop deliver is not for me. Like I said, even though it looks a bit bearish on a higher time frame, I'm still gonna try to catch some short-term setups. That's why I've been doing well in these little short-term setups and then waiting for the next short-term setup, you know? We even chopped on the 15. Holy. I mean, this wasn't a bad move. What was this? 745? This wasn't a bad move down. This was good. This was nice. 90 points? 94 points? That's nice. We just gotta wait for another one. That wasn't bad at all. give us a setup like that. Jeez. Is that too much to ask for? Oh my. Jeez, chat, this range is crazy. So I personally am gonna wait for, whoop, make a box for you. I'm gonna wait for gold to get out of this little range that it's forming here before I make a move, most likely. Let me show you in the 5 minute. Yeah, this range here in the 5 minute, I probably want to wait for gold to get out of this little range before I do anything with it. Because I'm not trying to get caught up in the range, to be honest. So I think that's what I'm gonna wait for as far as gold goes. No bias until then. That's how it's gonna be. So I'm gonna keep gold on the 5 minute. I'm gonna keep it zoomed in as well, and just wait for it to get out of this range. Can I make this a different color? Okay, that's where we're at there. Julian, there's no market today, right? Well, let me pull this up for you. There is a market today. It's just limited trading hours. So that's a great question. Thank you for asking, because I'm sure somebody else in the chat has the same question. So here you go. Okay, so the market just closes early today, 12 p.m. Central Time. So if you're in New York, it'll be 1 p.m. If you're on the West Coast like me, it should be 11 a.m. Okay, so but I would just call it a day at 12. You know, right around 12 o'clock New York time, you should be wrapping it up because you only got like an hour left. They're going to shut down the market early. Now, when the market opens back up for Asian session in the evenings, back to regular scheduling. Okay. Make sense, chat? All good, all good. So yeah, it's like a half a day. You know how you grew up, you go to school and you get like a half a day. It's like a half a day today. Kind of. That's how you want to treat today. Okay. Half a day vibes. That's all. Okay, let's check out. Oh, wait. Before we go to Nasdaq, what time is it? We got 6 minutes to go to Nasdaq. Okay. I just wanted to see what the VWAP was. Oh, see, VWAP says bearish too. I said bearish. VWAP says bearish. We all say bearish. We'll see. All right, let's check out Nasdaq. Nasdaq moving on up a little bit, creeping up a little bit. 17 points. Let me see it on the daily. Nasdaq's been coming down all day too. Yeah, the thing with Nasdaq is now we're coming down to a support area. So a little sideways, but hopefully y'all could see that. If I just highlight it, we're coming down towards this area, so gotta be a little careful. Just a little bit. Let me know in the chat if you traded today yet. Let me know. Curious to know. So chopped. I mean, it's slightly readable, but it is annoyingly chopped. Some decent setups to the downside. Let's see what it does now. I'm here for the decent setups. I'm gonna keep it on the 5 minute though. Looks okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. Hi, Dina. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a great morning. Jaywalk Dukes, first time here. What's up? I appreciate you giving the stream a chance. Thanks for checking us out. What you about? Well, if it's your first time here, I think it's good for you to know I'm one of the original live streamers, one of the first of the 4 to come up here and live stream years ago. There was no one else up here but me and 4 other people. There was no prop firms, there was no nothing, just straight live trading on live accounts. We're all trading before all the hype. Now it's all hyped, huh? Now everybody live streams. I think that's important for you to know. Other than that, welcome in. Welcome. So chat, we do have about 3 minutes till the opening. No, I'm not talking about, oh, they're newer. Technically they're newer. That's how long I've been trading up here. They're newer. No, there's people, the people who've been up here the last 4 years, I was up here before them. So yeah. All right, chat, let's lock in. We got about a little less than 2 minutes to go till the opening. So we want to make sure we lock in. I just want to share something from the Discord real quick while we're up here. We had Marco share his newborn in the chat, but I'm not going to show the newborn because it's not my child. I don't want to put someone else's child on stream, but I just want to say congratulations to Marco, chat. Just a little congratulations. If y'all want to see the child, you can go to the Discord in the main chat. But below that, we got Radiant. I wanted to give a big shout out to Radiant because I've been seeing him post his setups. He's been posting his back testing results and all that good stuff. Radiant joined the membership a little bit ago, maybe about 2 months ago. We had a one-on-one session as well. But I just want to give a shout out to Radiant because you can see his improvement. You can see his sniper entries. You can just see the improvement. So I just wanted to give a shout out to him. And here he is again from yesterday. Even though I wasn't live yesterday, he still posted his results. He's been posting his back testing results and all that good stuff. So shout out to Radiant for showing progress. I love it. He said, Lynn's been changing the game for me. I never trade Asian session, but I have an up and coming interview during New York session, so I decided to give it a chance. I'm up 6%. I got 2% left to pass. So he's doing awesome. But I appreciate you, Radiant, for giving me the shout out. Again, thank you for joining the membership. Thank you for showing the results. These are the results. Hey. And then y'all know Lewis is an OG. We got Lewis, of course. I don't know if I saw Lewis in the chat this morning, but y'all know Lewis. Lewis been doing this thing. Smokey, I just peeped that 15 seconds. Wait, was this on the 15-second chart? Oh, was that a 15-second chart? I mean, here's the thing, chat. If you start on the 1 minute and then you go down to the 30-second time frame, it may take you like a day or two to get used to it. But I promise you'll get used to the 30 seconds, and the 15 is just half of that, technically. Remember, you can see a lot of chart patterns on the lower time frame. So, nothing to it. It may seem overwhelming, but it's just like anything else, chat. You know, it's like getting on a bike. You got to pedal a couple days, and you'll get it down. Bet I subbed. Let's go. Appreciate you. Check out some of my shorts when you get a chance so you can get an idea of the trades we do over here. I got a bunch of shorts, so you got plenty of examples if you want to see the last couple trades we took here on stream. All right, here we go, chat. We got the opening here. Told you I was bearish on gold, but I didn't really want to go off of that time frame. We are out of this range now. I just don't know if I like the stop loss though. Do I like it? I don't like it too much. Could be a play to the downside here. Gold. Let's see. See what Nasdaq got. Yeah, today's a bank holiday, Ian. Yep. Short trading hours today. Tweezy Grand Rising to you. Welcome back. I don't understand how people go down to the 1 second charts. Okay, 1 second. Now that's a different animal. Like 15, I could see. 1 second, you got it. You got it. Straight up, you got it. I only say that because the confirmations must be tough, but I guess if you trade on the 1 second, you somehow developed the confirmations that you're looking for, eh? For me, that would be the only problem, confirmation wise. It's got to be the weakest confirmations, right? It's on the lowest time frame. You already know, higher the time frame, the stronger the confirmations. Nasdaq. This is what you're giving us. Give me a slow morning chat. It's all good though. Remember, if you don't see anything, don't force anything, y'all. If you don't see anything, do not force it. You want to try to work on your accuracy in trading. The more you work on your accuracy, the less you lose. So you'll find it easier if you do lose a trade, or if you're in drawdown or anything like that. You won't go into drawdown too much because you're focused on your accuracy, you know? So again, trading is one of those things where you get anxious to finally trade again. You know, you want to finally get into a setup. You see other people trading, you're like, dang, I want to get in, and then you get in. It's okay, chat. Remember, this is an amazing field where everybody can make money. Okay? It's not just one person. Everybody here can make money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, you know. So everyone has their own edge. Everyone got their own little strategy. Just because someone else is in a trade don't mean you have to be in one, okay? Just a reminder. If you are new, I'm going to put this link in the chat. Those of you who are new, go ahead and click on this link. Got to check out some of these shorts. If you want to see the trades we do here, these are the last 3 shorts I just posted from last week. These are last week's trades, these 3. And then these 3 are from the week before. I didn't post any shorts this week, but this is all starting from last week. So yeah, bunch of shorts. Make sure you check out that 5K trade. It can't get no better than 500. It can't get no better than this, chat. Josiah, good morning. I see you there. K&L, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Welcome back. Oh, there you are, Lewis. See, we were just talking about your trade in the chat. We're here trading on a bank holiday. Yeah, I mean, there could be setups. See, I knew I didn't trust this. I knew I didn't trust this bullcrap. So we come out of the range, back up in the range. I just had a feeling, chat. Sometimes you just have a little gut intuition. Still in watch mode. Like a little bullish breakout, to be honest. Tricky today. Tricky. So Lewis, what did you do to get used to the 15-second time frame? We noticed you're on the 15-second in that trade. I was saying that once you're on the 1 minute, it can only take a day or two to go down to the 30 seconds and get used to it. Then after that, 15 seconds is just half of that. So Did you work your way down slowly like that? Jennifer, good morning to you. Have you heard Trade Fund RR? No. What is that? What is Trade Fund RR? The only double R I know is Rolls Royce. That's a interesting name. Alrighty, looks like a 3-bar reversal to the downside, low key right here. It's already down 17 points though. Let's see it on the 15. It's already gone now, chat. It's already gone. A little late. A little late. Would have been nice to enter maybe the break a little low. Now it's a little late. Just now noticed it. Okay, let's take a look at gold again. Looks like we had a retest.
You want to make it difficult for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself. I will
See.
work on the time of love until it is over.
Gold looks more appetizing now.
Your problems wouldn't go away by themselves. I will take your heart gone.
Now it looks like we got a candle flip set up here. Like to see us break these lows though. Doesn't look like we're breaking those lows. Got my eye on gold right now, chat. Nasdaq, kind of noticed it when it was 17 points in to where I would have wanted to enter. So you know me, I let it go. If I can't enter where I want to enter, I'll wait for a re-entry or let it go. Gold looked appetizing, but we couldn't break these lows, so watching it here. Tricky. Probably won't trade today. I could use a little break. Yeah, nothing wrong with taking a break. That's a good idea. I tried to view the 30-second time frame on TradingView. It told me I had to pay more. I'm laughing because, you know, we got this little inside joke that TradingView over the years is just money hungry, man. Yo, I got the same subscription I've had for probably about 7-8 years now on TradingView. I've been paying the same price, same subscription, and I get less stuff than what I originally got. It's like every year or every 2 years, they take away something that you get in that subscription, put it to a higher one. Like now, I can't even, chat, I go back like 2 to 3 months to back test and the replay mode. I can't even get to the 1 minute time frame like 2 months ago sometimes. It's like locked data. Like what? Bro, before you can go back a full year in this subscription, originally you get a full year, whether it's on the 1 minute, whatever time frame it was. Full year. Now you can't even do that. You got a couple months. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It's on YouTube offering prop trading for futures. Yeah, I'd be wary of new firms because at this point in time, if you're coming into the futures space to be a prop firm, you need to outdo all the firms that are on top to make money because you're not going to make enough money. You got to become popular very quickly. You got to have reoccurring customers. You ain't gonna be able to handle people's payouts. You're gonna be liquidated real quick. It's gonna be GG's. And like I said, I don't know who's beating Topstep and Take Profit Traders rules. You know? And then you got Topstep is regulated, so you know, you gotta come through with the prices, which is gonna be hard if you're a new firm. You gotta maybe come through with regulation to stand out, which is gonna be an expensive cost for a new firm. So yeah, I think it's gonna be tough. TV be tripping. What's up, Erica? Good morning. Facts, all these companies money hungry at the moment. Yeah, you know, I mean, chat, these prop firms are making like 15-20 mil a month. Now, don't get me wrong, they got a lot of overhead to be charged. They do have to pay a lot in expenses. They got to pay a lot of payouts. They got to pay employee salaries. So of course they're not pocketing all of that. But point is, it's a new firm that just started. Ain't gonna come in making 15 mil the first month, unless they partner with the top influencers. I believe the top influencer would be Patrick Weiland, right? When it comes to sales. I mean, the guy showed that he's making $500,000 in a month just from one firm. Or no, he said he's making over $1 million a month in affiliate codes, which means he has high engagement, right? So at this point, if you're a new firm, the smartest thing to do is to go with whoever has the highest engagement to get yourself a big kick, right? And we're just talking business terms. That's just business. That's what you do as a business, right? Gold, black and gold. If you're new to the stream, we do a lot of business talk here. I am certified. I do have my business degree. So we do talk about business over here, and I do have a business. So we do talk about business here. We don't just talk about trading. We talk about mindset here. You know, I'm always trying to. In chat, we didn't read our book the last 3 days on stream, so lock in. We are reading today. What chapter are we on, chat? We're on chapter 8. We're back to reading today. No more slacking, chat. We do a lot of mindset stuff here, chat, because you have to upgrade your mindset to receive the things you want. Whether it's money, love, abundance, wishful thinking, brand new job, brand new car, brand new house, whatever it is that you want in life. Abundance. We'll use that word to summarize it. You gotta upgrade your mind. The mindset that's got you broke is not the mindset that's gonna get you rich. You gotta change a little bit of habits. You gotta reprogram, as we say, right? You get what I'm saying? Think about trading. When you first started trading, we all done it. Blew up an account. I've been there. Hey, done it. So, you know, you gotta upgrade your mindset, right? You upgrade your mindset. You're like, Dane, I'm over leveraging. Let me chill out. Let me get a risk management plan. You know what I mean? Why does it feel like all the YouTubers stop promoting Topstep? Because Topstep doesn't pay. And as we know in chat, we talk about Topstep every day on stream, right? Because to me, it's not about who's paying me to talk. It's about what firm is the best for the audience. At the end of the day, Topstep and Take Profit Trader, in my humble opinion, when it comes to rules, payouts, the process to get to the payout and all those good things, I gotta say are top two. Top two all the way. People are only talking about firms that pay them. But that's not what we're about over here. It should be things that benefit your audience. Because at the end of the day, if you have an affiliate code with 5, 6, 7 firms, you have someone new coming to your audience trying to learn trading, try to figure out what to do. Well, which one do they go with? Do they go with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? Like, which one do they go with? At the end of the day, that says that you don't really have an opinion. You're just there for the money. That's what I believe. We're only with one firm, and that's with Take Profit Trader, because that's the firm I believe. I love their rules. We love it. We love it. And I think I'm one of the few people to do a Topstep challenge on here, right? How many people did Topstep challenges up here besides people just doing challenges? Did 100K Topstep challenge live on stream from beginning to end. We did it in 6 days, 6K profit. We passed. After that, I traded the account a couple more days and showed you guys how to get to the payout. Made $3,000. Took half of that home. Boom. So I showed you guys how to get the account, how to pass, right? Showed you the ups and downs, the drawdown, the losing day, the red day. Showed you everything, right? Do y'all remember, even on the day where we only needed like $200, we literally only need $200 to pass. We took like 2 losses in a row. Now we need 600 to pass, right? So sometimes that happens, you know, and I'm more than happy to do that on stream so that people could see that as an example. Because people get $200 away, they lose their next 2 trades too. And then it starts messing with you, right? You start over leveraging because you're like, oh my God, I just want to pass. I'm on my last day. You got to stick to your rules. And what did we humbly do? We said, you know what? Not seeing it right today. Let's cut it. Let's come back at it tomorrow. We came back at it the next day. We passed. Sometimes the hardest thing in trading is to tell yourself when to stop. Right? Tell yourself when to stop. That's the hardest thing to do. Especially when you're anxious to pass. So, as I always tell you, you passed the eval. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So as I always tell y'all, things get easier in trading when you're making money. When you're making money, your mind's not in a rush to make money. You get what I'm saying? Anytime you're trying to rush the process of something, you're doing the opposite. You're pushing it away, right? What happens when you chase something, chat? You chase something, it runs, right? It runs away from you. So don't be a chaser, be an attractor. We don't chase, we attract. What's meant for you is meant for you. You don't need to force results. If you're trying to force results, you're gonna find yourself taking another account and taking another one and taking another one, right? So, you know, I'm just here as an example because we don't really have too many great examples. We just got people over leveraging to pass, over leveraging to get payouts, and then it's back to square one. The average person cannot afford to buy so many accounts in a week, you know? So we want to make this realistic. If you want to make this sustainable, then you need to approach it a more realistic way, and that's risk management. KN, done for the day. Target hit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How often do you stream? I just came back to streaming this year. I did take a little bit of a break, so we're here every day. We're here every day. Monday through Friday. We are here. So yeah, chat, we did the Topstep 100K in front of you. Worked it all the way to the payout. Showed you the payout on Twitter. For those who are new, if you want to follow me on the Twitter space, that's my Twitter right there, official lens. I put the link in the chat if you're new. If you want to see trades that we do, I do post them here. These are all trades from stream, live trades. It was $3,600. I'm looking for the payout, and I do post a lot of positivity things just to keep you going. Good morning, Matt. What's up, TJ? We missed you yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, I got up a teeny bit late, and then I had something to do, so I didn't want to come on stream for 30 minutes just to be like, okay guys, bye. Like, I'm late and I'm only gonna be here for 30 minutes. I didn't want to do that to y'all, so I just let it be. Holy, where is it? Where's the payout? Chat, where's the payout, chat? Holy, it's got to be coming up soon. Wasn't it in April? Or was it in March? I think it was in April, right? Here it is. So yeah, what I was saying was I worked this all the way up to the payout just so y'all could see it. So after we passed, we made 3,000 on stream. It was a little bit more than 3,000. Took us like a week to do that. And then you only, on Topstep, you only get access to 50% on your first 30 winning days. So we took home 50%. So I showed y'all how to do that. Boom. So I showed y'all everything on stream from beginning to end, how to pass, how to get to the payout, take the payout. Boom. That was with Topstep. Then after that, we did we did 5 Take Profit Trader accounts. I did all 5 of them on stream with you from beginning to end. We passed them. Right? And now we're here. Now I'm trading on the accounts here on stream. Thought the markets were closed for the holiday? No, they're not closed. It is a half a day red. It's a half a day. Ain't been here since I got my 73K FT mode payout. Let's go. 73K. Shipping cool with me. Shout out to you, Lens. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Do you still trade the Topstep accounts? I do to keep them open, but not really. I got to get back to that, huh? Do they have like a policy? I wonder if they have a policy where they close them or something. Yeah, I got to get back to those accounts, huh? It's, you know, it's not my primary account, so, you know, my primary account are my personal accounts that I have, and then my secondary accounts, I would say, are these Take Profit Trader accounts. For sure, for sure. Good question. I don't like anything today so far, chat. One thing I see I missed out on was the Nasdaq sell. Other than that, I don't like anything on gold. Speaking of Take Profit Trader, let me give you some motivation. I seen this post on Twitter and I had to bookmark it to show you on stream, because this is what I've been telling y'all to do. This is literally what I've been telling y'all to do. Check this out. So at KB_BTA, I don't know who this is, but just saying your name. They withdrew 26,000 today. Well, it was a couple days ago, from 550K Take Profit Trader accounts. So they had 5 accounts with Take Profit Trader, and they did this in 3 days. Now you may be wondering, well, how did they withdraw? And that is what it looks like when you withdraw. I've withdrawn from them plenty of times. You may be wondering, well, how did they make 26,000 in 3 days? Watch how simple this is, chat. I got y'all. And look, I'm about to blow your mind. Watch this. I'm gonna do it on Nasdaq. I'm gonna do it on Nasdaq. Okay. So we got 5 accounts, right? They made 26K in 3 days. So all we gotta do is get the calculator out. 26,000 divided by 3 days, which means they made about 8,600 every day. Okay, cool. You may be like 8,600, but they got 5 accounts. So divide that by 5 accounts. There you go, $1,700. So all they did was, let's say on Monday, and remember, you got your trade copier, so you're focused on one account. They made $1,700, cut it. Boom, that's it for the day. They're not trying to go for a 30K day. They're not trying to go for a 10K day, 20K day. They made $1,700 on all 5. Right? Remember, at the end of the day, Take Profit Trader, you can lock in the money. Daily payouts. That's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Lock in the money. Don't let it sit there, as long as you're above the buffer zone. So they must have been above the buffer zone. They locked in the 17K, sent it to their wallet. Now remember, when you send money to your wallet on Take Profit Trader, you don't have to withdraw it to your bank account. You could let it sit there if you want to stack it up for a big payout. You could do what you want, okay? Or you could withdraw it every day. It's up to you. Okay, and then Tuesday, did the same thing. Made $1,700 on all 5 accounts. At the end of the day, sent it to the wallet, locked it in. Again, just 1,700. But mind you, because it's 5 accounts, that's 8,600. So 86, 86. And then on Wednesday, they did the same thing. Just make 1,700 on all 5 accounts. It's a trade copier. You're just focused on making 1,700. That's it. Locked it into the wallet. Boom. That's 26,000. You can't make this up. And so this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. If you focus on, and you don't have to do 1,700, chat, but I'm just saying, just focus on making $200 to $300, right? Do it in increments. Then try to make 500 a day. Then try to make 1,000 a day. You know, the money multiplies very quickly. I promise you. If you can figure out how to make $200 a day, then goddamn, you just figured out how to make 20K in a month. You just figured that out. I promise you. So start with the consistency. Trade with Dre. Why do you like Take Profit Trader better than Topstep? The daily payouts and the 80% split. Right up front, you're getting 80% split, and you can lock in your payouts. You can lock it into your wallet, what you made. You know, a lot of people, they stress. They're like, okay, I've been up for 3 days. I got 2 more days till my payout. I still got to trade. You can lock in that money. Takes all that away. And it's realistic as far as the buffer zone goes, because when you have your own personal live account, you have a mental buffer zone, right? Think about it. If you have 30K in your own personal live account, then the leverage you're using is your 30K, right? Right? Stay with me. So let's just say you're on a big losing streak, blah, blah, blah. Now you're down to 22K. Well, you do not have the same leverage as you did when you had 30K, right? You got to size down. Okay, so, and you're not going to take a payout, right? Chances are you want to get back up to your 30K before you start taking a payout. You know what I mean? So when you have your own personal live account, you do have a buffer zone in your mind. You get what I'm saying? And I showed y'all that years ago when we were up here trading on the live account. If y'all remember those withdrawals with Hinkle Trade? If we were on a losing streak, we were below a certain amount of money, I did not withdraw. If we were above a certain amount of money, I showed y'all the withdrawals like every day. We made 800 on stream. On stream, I would literally log in on stream, withdraw the $800. Y'all remember those days? If you're new, I know you don't know, but if you're an OG, I know you know. See if I can give you an example. I think I have an old short. From those days. Yeah, like these days. Back in these days. You see?
Yeah, Linz, I've got 1954.
We're breaking that high. Now I'm gonna move stops to break.
Good.
Perfect, risk-free. This is on my live account. $300, $400.
It didn't break the October monthly high.
Nope.
This was when I had y'all talking on the chat too. Remember we had y'all talking on Discord? This was very interactive back in the day. It's pushing, y'all. It's pushing. 600. Come on, 600. You can hear the members I'm not gonna let it go below 7. You remember? Thank you, Lewis, Mr. Darian. Thank 800. You. 800. Y'all remember? All right. So again, this is my personal live account. This ain't no funding, nothing funded by my bank. You know. 830. I'm gonna take. So yeah, so that after stream, we would upload a video showing you withdrawing, show you today's profit and withdrawing it. Yes, the Discord's free. Yes, Discord's free. You just gotta fill an application. I'm sorry, y'all. I know the application's annoying. It's only 3 questions, but it keeps the scammers out. We've been doing a great job keeping them out and the spammers. So it works. So you do got to fill out the application. That's all I ask. It's real quick. Please answer the question seriously because it will deny you if you don't. So that's all we ask, chat. Okay? But yes, it is free. What happened to the playlist? So we got to move over playlist. One second, chat. Let's just check back in with the charts here. Yeah, I'm not liking gold too much. Nasdaq, like I just said, it missed out on this, sell here. Saw it a little too late. Just saw it a little too late. A little too late to the party. I didn't want to enter 17 points in down here. That's okay. It's all good. I miss setups too. I don't get every setup, chat. I wish I could tell you I do, but I don't. I don't get every setup. I miss setups all the time. It happens. That's just a part of day trading, you know. Is there a way to contact Take Profit Trader? My evaluation account orders keep getting rejected. If your orders, sorry, your orders are getting rejected, Bal. If your orders are getting rejected, then that means you failed. So take a look. Take a look at your balance. You probably, yeah, unfortunately, you probably failed. You got to keep in mind that when you take out an order, the fee for your contract size is important. So I know everyone forgets the fees, but the fees add up too. So if you're like, wait, I only lost this much, but wait, look how much you lost in fees. You got to add the fees in there, and then you might have went below there. Right. Oh, right. It was your first time here. Your new sub. Thank you, Rat. I just seen that. The music's intense. I'm not gonna lie. This song is intense. This reminds me, y'all know that SpongeBob episode where he was dancing with the disco and all that? This reminds me of that. How much is it to learn your strategy, Miss Lynn? What's up, Trey? $50. $50. That's it. I used to teach it for free. So I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all are coming in late. I used to teach it for free. But yeah, I teach it every Saturday. We call it the master class. That is the super supporter membership. And I was just saying, Radiant joined the super supporter membership 2 months ago. So I appreciate him giving me a shout out for that, for helping him out. He joined brand new. We actually had a one-on-one as well. And he's been trading well. So shout out to Radiant for posting results. Thank you for that. But yeah, y'all, I've been hosting these classes for years. Every Saturday, I used to do them for free. But you know how it is. You do stuff for free. People, now people act. People ruin it. So we had to put a little price on it. It's not much. It's all of a book, you know, or 2 books. I mean, some books do cost $50, but that's it. It's not no $1,000 course. It's not no $5,000 course. I think it's reasonable. Will there be a class this Saturday? Yep, every Saturday we have class. The only time we don't have class would be really rare, or I may move it to like Sunday, but other than that, yeah, every Saturday. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, today's a bank holiday. Yep, today's a short day. Markets close at 1 p.m. New York time if you're going off of New York time. You're going off of Central time, 12 p.m. If you're on the West Coast like me, I got the time up there. It's 7 in the morning for me, but it'll be 11 o'clock. So when that time strikes 11, GG's. Better not be in a trade, chat. Hey, I'm gonna remind y'all. Y'all in a trade after 11 o'clock today. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to click that button. You already know. It's gonna be an oh shit moment. And chat, I don't want to hear what was the reason.
What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason, bitch?
You know you're gonna get that button if you in a trade after 11 o'clock today. I'm just letting you know. You're gonna get roasted, okay? So nobody be in a trade after 11 o'clock today. It's a half a day. You will get a what was the reason button. I'm just letting you know. It's coming. Don't get upset. I gave out the trigger warning. Let's see here. Market's no fun today, eh? I don't see nothing that I like. Holy, this is crazy. Good morning, Jelani. Where I sign up? The membership, y'all. The membership should be where the subscribe button is. If you don't see it, I'll put it in the chat for you. When you sign up, you'll know the time and all that good stuff. If you can't be there during the time, it is recorded, so you can watch it any time of the day. They're all recorded for you. Okay, there we go. I pinned it to the top of the chat, the membership link. You should see it pinned to the top of the chat. The only thing I hate about TPT is their support team for now. Motherfuckers really respond 2 weeks later. Yeah, I got the same complaint for sure. For sure. That's the only negative thing I could say about them is the support takes 10 freaking years. Look at my dog, chat. Oh yeah, I can't see him. How come y'all can't see him? You see his paw? He literally jumped up here. Milo. Really? That dog won. Alright. If you're new to the stream, that's Milo, chat. If you're new to the stream. That's my smallest dog. Hi, Diamond. Damn, Diamond, you look big as hell from over here. I ain't gonna lie. My big dog, she just staring at me. As soon as I turn around, she's staring at me. Here she comes. Here she comes. What's up, big girl? You said application. Yeah, applications pending. I usually get to the applications after stream. If we have downtime during stream, then I usually approve them. But yeah, just wait till after stream and I'll get through them because there's a bunch of them. There is a bunch of them. Like we just got another 10 more. Yeah, just give me till after stream and you will be approved. I actually, those of you who applied before stream this morning, I did get to you. So I think there was about 5 of you right before it started. Y'all are already all set. Just heads up. Chat, let me feed the doggos real quick. Give me 30 seconds. All right, I'll be right back. 30 seconds. All right, chat, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone who is on stream today. Thank you so much for checking us out. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for giving the stream a chance. I see we are growing again very slowly. So I do appreciate it. Just want to give chat a round of applause. Thank you so much, chat. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for the likes as well. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see what we can do today. I want to get something in here. Millionaire loading, what's up? What's up, Lens? Missed you yesterday. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to come up here late and then leave y'all in 30 minutes. I just figure I'll just come up today. ED, good morning. Neat Beat, good morning. Damn, you're a rare one. Don't remember a streamer. Thinking the viewers still being here after the break. Because a lot of them are up here for the money. Y'all gotta remember, bro, I streamed up here over a year straight. No YouTube pay, no nothing. No nothing. I was here for free with y'all. And I was teaching y'all for free. I was teaching y'all my strategy for free. Like a year and a half straight. Like, y'all gotta remember that. Buying streaming equipment, like, yeah. And, you know, we used to have like 30,000 viewers on this stream. You know, we used to get like 30,000 views a day. Our most viewed live stream is like 70,000 views, which is crazy. It's freaking crazy. But yeah, you know, we're grateful for any viewers we have, whether we have the 30,000 people again, or we just have 1,000 people again, or we have 100 people. You know, we are grateful for that. But yeah, y'all know I love streaming, so I'm here to stream. I'm not here for the gimmicks. All right, let's see what we can do here, chat. I was looking at this as maybe a 3-bar reversal. However, volume is a little slowed here, so it is a little tricky. I'm not going to classify it as an A setup, so that's what's making me questionable about it. So yeah, and I don't like it on the 5-minute at all, so I'm just kind of watching here. I wish we got into the sell. It's all good though. It's all good. In a little bit of a funky spot here, and this zone that I have is pretty close together. It's only like a 30-point range here, which I would consider to be a little small. I mean, this range is a little bigger, about 50-point range. We'll see. And we're gonna have a closure here. There we go. We got a closure. Yeah, not too fond of it. Gold. Gold's getting on my nerves. Still in that range on the 30. Alright, chat. You know the vibes. While we waste some time here, we're gonna head over to the Twitter space. It's tea time. Let's see what we got on the Twitter space while we're waiting here. Let's see what we got. I don't know who this is, but I just seen this pop up here. Mona trades. FOMC never trading again. Now I'm gonna assume this is just like a Googled picture, but it's still funny. Is that how y'all felt yesterday during FOMC? That's funny. It's the first thing that popped up here. Let's see. Alex going turbo. Don't know who this is, but it says, friend of mine just got clipped on Topstep. 6 months with only 1 account allowed. Wait, Topstep could do that? They could say, you know what? You're only allowed one account for the next 6 months. Damn. Bro, you might as well get arrested. What? Topstep got that clink clink? What? Since when? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Since when Topstep clink clink? Wait, what? We noticed within a short period of time, you activated 20 express funded accounts and failed 61 accounts after only one trading day. Are you 61 in one trade? Wait. How do you fail 61 accounts in one trading day? You can only have 5, right? Oh, the resets, the resets. Dang, how much money you got to reset? So this is what I mean, chat. When you're not ready, you're setting yourself up for failure. That's number 1. Number 2, you gotta know when to call it a day. If you don't know when to call it a day while you're trading an evaluation, you're not gonna know when to call it a day when you have your funded account. You're gonna lose your funded account. You're gonna do all that hard work. You're gonna be so excited to get the funded account, and then you're gonna lose it. 3K on resets. Dang. You know what's interesting about this post? They said a friend of mine. Is it them or is it their friend? You know how you'd be like, oh, my friend, blah, 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 but it really be you? Is it you? I'm just asking. Asking for a friend. Is it you? Okay, let's see who else we got here. Who else we got? Who else we got? Oh my goodness, did y'all see that Tyler Perry scandal? I grew up on Medill. Anybody else grew up seeing Tyler Perry? Like, I grew up going to the plays, chat. Like, I was, when I was a kid, we were going to Tyler Perry's plays before he had, like, the movies out. Before he was, like, popular like he is now. I went to the plays as a kid with my family. We bought the tapes when Tyler Perry only had him on, like, VHS. We had all the tapes and everything. Before the big movies. Did y'all hear that? His actor in his new show is suing him for $260 million over alleged SA. Yep. Derek Dixon is suing him. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if y'all heard about that. And then I guess this is some of the evidence submitted to court where allegedly, I gotta say allegedly because we don't know. But allegedly, Tyler Perry sent this picture of himself on a jet ski, and Derek responded. Now, mind you, this is his employee. Derek responded, "Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm." Allegedly, Tyler says, "Nice picture, question mark, question mark, question mark. Great, amazing, awesome picture." You don't see that stud in that nice picture? Rude. If this is you, Tyler, that is sassy. Sassy. Tyler sassy, if this is you. That's funny though. Nice picture. Great, amazing, awesome. Yeah, that seems so sarcastic. Yeah, I'm begging for a compliment. It's crazy. Ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's a little that just popped up there. What else we got here? Oh no. Okay, we got some drama between Rips and ICT. Trigger warning. Trigger warning for those who get triggered off of trader on trader drama. Trigger warning. Okay, I gave the warning. Here we go. Rip said, "Oh wow, another paper trade. Incredible stuff." The word incredible got me, I'm not gonna lie. It's the word incredible. "Why wouldn't you take this in a real account if you actually believed in your own trading skills? Show these exact executions in your real AMP account and I will wire you $100,000 today. Free money, y'all. Gauntlet has been thrown down. Toodles, munchkins. Rips, all I could say is welcome to the party. I've been trying to tell people. Yes, ICT concepts work, chat. Yes, they work. Do you know why they work? Because it's institutional trading. Yes, institutional trading is a thing. I'm sure you know that. They're old school concepts. He came up here. You gotta remember, trading used to be like a little secret society, low key, like a little secret society. Now trading is like everyone wants a day trade, right? But nobody cared about trading before, chat. We were nerds. We were technical. Oh, it's too much. Nobody cared about day trading, okay? He came up here exposing some institutional secrets and claimed it as his own. And everyone wanted to call him the GOAT. Y'all made this guy $6 million off of YouTube for paper trading on TradingView. Crazy. But that's y'all fault, chat. Not my chat. But other people's chats. It's other people's chat's fault. Y'all did this. Y'all inflated the ego. There's no way you think somebody older than him who trades the same concepts learned from him. They've been trading these concepts since the 90s, since before they were born. You can look it up. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Again, nothing wrong with him showing the concepts. But what people don't understand is the problem is claiming to have created the concepts and trying to take full full things. I mean, it's like, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, chat, he did bring the concepts to the internet, which helped a lot of people. So hey, it did help people. So do with that what you want. But I just think this post is funny. That's funny. All right, let's see. And people start beefs just to get popular. I mean, it's all engagement, right? It's all engagement. I'm sure he's doing that just to get his fans wild up, you know. Isn't that the same formula Patrick took? See, Patrick was streaming years ago with no viewers, but the moment Patrick said, you know what, let me change the way I am on the internet, let me be a little bit more louder, let me just call people out, let me get the drama stirred up. And that was smart. W marketing. That's what gets the views, drama. So maybe Rips is just taking the same approach. Let me just start up a little drama, you know. That's probably what it is. Let's see. Hate the way he's falling off. Call me nerd, I don't care, I make money. Right? That's how it works. It's just like, remember like the Pokemon stuff? When we were kids, we were like little stuff, right? Ain't that funny? How'd that work? I don't know, chat. The way the world works, it's like a lot of people only do stuff if it's popular. You notice that? Instead of just going out and just wear what you want to wear. Don't wear it because it's popular. Wear what you want to wear. Do what you want to do. Try what you want to try, you know? Who cares what other people think? If we all like the same thing, it would be so freaking boring. Oh my goodness. We would all be depressed if we all like the same thing, chat. We can't all like the same car. Ain't no way I'm gonna go outside and see the same damn car. Can you imagine if every person drove the same car, same color too? Psh. Bro, that would drive me crazy. That would drive me crazy. Wouldn't it drive y'all crazy? So, you know, we're all meant to like different things, you know?
You wanna come in and play with the GOAT? You wanna come in and play with the GOAT?
Thanks for subscribing. Alright, gold's coming back down. Complex today, gold, a little complex. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Nasdaq running out of steam here too. Nothing new under the sun. Too much rocket science for me. I'm gonna stick to my little situation I got going on. It's because everybody want to follow each other, which is social mind. Yeah, you're right. Everyone want to follow each other. How long you've been trading? It's been over 10 years. Yeah, over 10 years. In a long time.
You wanna come in and play with the goat? You wanna come in and play with the goat?
Wasn't profitable all those 10 years, but it's been over 10 years. Let's see here. 23 million views is crazy. Being deported with 90K student loan debt, 200K credit debt. Thank you, America. Thanks for relieving me of all that debt. Like what? Bro, what? What do people be posting, man? That was so random. So random. Just on Twitter here, chat. I'm just waiting it out here. Y'all see those tweets from Iran talking about there's going to be a surprise and all that and showing off these new missiles? I don't know if y'all saw those tweets, but you got to be careful because remember, war news does affect the market. So, especially if you're in gold, if you're a gold trader. Gotta be careful with these tweets they got going on. You don't know how it's gonna send the market. Talking about they got a surprise that the world's gonna remember forever. What that mean? We don't know how to take that comment, you know? So that could be a little scary, you know. So I just wanted to point that out. Be careful. Make sure you always got a stop loss. Regardless, you should have a stop loss, but make sure you got a stop loss. I hate to see somebody here get clipped off of a tweet. They bombing Y again, leaving it to the islands. To the islands. Yeah. That would be scary. Jeez. Talk about slow markets. See it on the 5-minute. It kind of looks like gold may still have some room to come down. About 90 points. Like on this time frame. It'd have to be a bigger stop loss though. It'd have to be a bigger stop loss. Hold on, chat. I just realized that I'm logged out. Let me log in to TradingView here. Let me just log into TradingView. I don't know how that happened. Okay, there we go. We're back. We are back. All right, getting a rejection here on Nasdaq, the 720 mark. back down to the 700s. See, the 3 minute looks so bad. Looks so bad on the 3 minute. Kind of sad I didn't get these Nasdaq waited so patiently. I feel you, Lou. I didn't see it till right here, but it was already kind of out of here by this point. I was like, damn, it would have been some good sells. Probably would have been the trade of the day, it looks like so far. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:30. Oh, we still got a couple hours. Couple hours. Yeah, my stomach's growling. I'm about to order some DoorDash or something because I don't feel like cooking today. I cooked all yesterday. I just order something. 11 minutes left. Watching gold here, I do believe that it could. If we do get a nice break, I believe maybe we can come down maybe 90 points. But I don't know if we're gonna see that break during this bank holiday here. Volume's a little slowed. Gotta be careful on bank holidays because typically the only people in the market are retail traders. You gotta be careful. They got me when I had to go pee. That's how life is, right? Sit there, wait so patiently. The moment you get up and walk away, boom. Now it wants to happen. All right, let's see what happened here. Yo, the WNBA has been so entertaining lately. Holy. What happened here? Got her revenge. That was it in that clip? Revenge from what? What else happened? Let me see. There are other clips? Oh, did they get into an argument? Pretty strong closure here on Nasdaq. About 32 points. I don't like that it's so close to my zone here. So close to it. It's my only thing. WNBA looking more like the WWE. WWE. That's funny. What country do you think has the most retail traders besides the US? Oh, I don't know. See, I'm the type of person that don't pay attention to anything that don't make me money. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I get too tunnel vision, chat, you know? I get really tunnel vision to the point where I'm like, okay, this is the only information I need. This affects me. Okay, cool. And I'm like, that's all I know. But yeah, I really want to know. It's a good question. Maybe we can ask ChatGPT. Or let's ask Google. Let's see if Google knows. Let's see. Oh, did I type that wrong? They're probably gonna say maybe like the UK or I think Canada and Australia have way less traders. But probably UK has a lot of traders. All right. Searching. Oh, the United Kingdom has the most retail Forex traders besides the US. Specifically, UK is estimated 340K retail. Oh, well, there we go. Well, Forex retail traders, though. This isn't futures traders. Forex. Japan is in there, really. Singapore, Hong Kong, interesting. I would not have guessed Japan. That's interesting. Okay, Japan. London is financial capital. At Forex. It's a boring stream, but you decided to tap. You decided to type, huh? You know what that says, chat? That's just somebody who needs attention. You could tell when somebody's lonely, chat. They're like, damn, I gotta get my opinion out there in the world. I need somebody to respond to my opinion because nobody cares about my opinion IRL. In real life, no one's listening to me. So let me go online and tell people how I feel. Because if it truly was boring, you would just click out. You'd be like, it's boring. Let me click out. But you had to type it, which says a lot about you. That's how you know how miserable or how happy or how broke somebody is, chat. You could tell by what they type. We know. But hey, I'm not a therapist, bro. I'm not a therapist. So, you know. Ain't a therapist. That's the wrong place to vent, chat. I'm just gonna let you know. If you feel like you gotta cry about something, don't cry about it here because it's gonna make your day way worse. Way worse. Okay? I'm not trying to make your day worse. I promise you I'm not. But if you vent here, it's probably gonna make it worse. I'm just letting you know. I'm not a doctor. I'm probably gonna make it worse. I don't want to make it worse for you. So I give you the trigger warning. That's all I could do is give you the warning. Good morning, Lynch. Just had dinner in time from the zone. What's up, Rini? How's it going? MG, what's up? What's up? Are you trading ORB? Nope. Once you pass Take Profit Trader evals, what would you recommend as a daily profit goal? That's going to depend on you as a trader, right? I don't know your skill level. So it depends on you as a trader, right? Nobody can make your profit goal for you, but you have to think, what am I good at? Am I good at getting 100-point trades? Am I good at getting 50-point trades? Am I good at getting 30-point, 20-point trades? Like, you got to think about you. Like, what are you good at doing? Because everybody's good at doing something different. And then whatever you're good at doing, think about what you can do on average, and take that number, and then that should be your goal. Your goal should be something that is achievable every day. You know what I mean? Not saying that 10K days aren't achievable. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying just make it like realistic, because realistically, people don't make $700 a day at their day job, right? If we're just being honest, like, I know people are looking at 700, like, in trading, it's funny. In trading, people look at $700 like, oh, that's nothing. You're making money. Bitch, you don't make 700 at your day job. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm just talking chat. I'm not talking to y'all chat. But you know what I mean? 700 a day times 5 days a week. People are not making 3,500 a week with their degrees. Okay? Let's just average 4 weeks. Like, come on. People ain't doing that. So let's go back to the basis. Even if you make 100,000 a year, which most people don't, but even if you did, let's just divide that up. You'd make about $400 a day. So if you could make more than $400 a day, you can make 100K a year trading, right? So like I said, when it comes to your daily goal, keep it realistic. Whether it's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, whatever it is, just go based off of your skill. If you want to slowly raise it, then keep working on increasing your skill. You know, and remember, you can have multiple accounts, chat. So again, 400 a day is someone who's making 6 figures a year. So, hey, you should celebrate that. Right? You got to celebrate it. The reason you don't want to celebrate it is because you don't see $400 days celebrated online, because the internet is about gloating, right? And the internet, people come here and gloat. Not everybody, but a lot of people do. That's just the reality of it. And the reality of it is people gloat because that's what gets the attention. That's what gets the clicks. So you can't blame them. You can only blame the audience too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, chat? There's a lot of great traders online. There are some phenomenal traders online. There's also some trash people online who waste your time in trading, right? But there are some great traders online. It's just like anything else, chat. You know, I've seen a lot of great traders come and go who've had some great education, but can't pull the views. They can't pull the views, and so they end up giving up. And it sucks. You know, it sucks, but there are great people out there, chat. Don't be fooled by materialism. People who have to prove to you that they're rich are typically people who have money just for that reason. Real money doesn't have to prove anything. Real money's not trying to prove anything to you because it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. Look at that Nasdaq here. It's tempting. It's definitely tempting. A brand new 15-minute candle. Loving the stream. Great seeing someone who looks like me doing well in the game. After the hater doing great, Lens. Thank you, Rhett. I scalp, but I'm asking because of trailing drawdown. Okay, so with trailing, so yeah, so let's just take like a 50K as an example, right? Most trailing drawdowns are 2,000. So realistically, you don't want to risk 1,000 per trade because now you're already halfway there. You don't want to risk 500 per trade because you lose 4 trades, you lose your account, right? So I'd recommend taking 10% of the allowed drawdown. So 10% of 2K, and I recommend 10% max really would be like $200. All right, so maybe risk like $200 per trade. That gives you about 10 chances. And you know, and I always say 3 strikes and you're out. If you lose 3 trades in a row, by that time, you should be cutting yourself. You say, you know what? I'm not seeing it today. Let me just go at it tomorrow. Because remember, the hardest thing to do is to cut yourself off for the day. That's how a lot of people lose accounts. if you look back, I guarantee when you lost an account, if you would have just cut yourself off, maybe, you know, you would do a little better, right? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, aim for like 200 a day and always have a daily loss limit, right? So going back to that example, your daily loss limit could be minus 400. Your daily loss limit could be minus 500. You know, that way, if you have 2K drawdown with minus 500 in the day, you're giving yourself 4 days. If you got 4 red days in a row, GG's, right? You know what I mean? You want to have a daily loss limit. Say, okay, I lost 500 today. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I'm going to try to trade tomorrow. That makes sense, chat? You got to have a daily loss limit. You got to know when to just cut it. You know? And that's why I say you want to work on your accuracy, because when you work on your accuracy and you get pickier about your trades, the pickier you get, the less trades you take, number one. So the less trades you take, the less likely you are to lose. And then number two, the less trades you take, the more higher quality setups you will take. So, you know, just work on that accuracy, and then you'll find yourself not losing as much. And when you do lose, it won't feel that bad. It won't sting as bad as it stung before. You're going to find yourself handling it a lot better than what you used to. Trade micros? Yes, I trade micros because my stop losses are huge. So yeah, I trade micros. I gave an example the other day. Let me see if I could find it. I think it was Monday. Or was it Tuesday? Nope, it was Monday. Here it is. I will... Yep, it was this right here. Okay. So I gave an example. If you've been watching me for years... Oh, let me turn it off. If you've been watching me for years, then you know that we used to take this setup on stream all the time, like clockwork on gold. This type of setup. Right? I'll try to pull up a video too. This setup when I'm done. So back then, years ago, when we would take this setup on stream, our stop loss would be like 30 points, sometimes 40 points. Do you know what this stop loss is now? No, I'm sorry. The entry would have been right here at the break. Right here at the break. Now in 2025 markets, this stop loss is 152 points. Yes, 150 points because of how much the volume has increased, right? It's not the same as when we were trading in 2016 and 2017. The volume is increased. So when the market conditions change, as I told y'all years ago, and no one believed me, they were all like, oh, yeah, the market doesn't change. What is she talking about? Years ago, 2016, I was telling y'all that. Now we finally, we have Topstep. We have people who've been trading for years to tell you what I've been telling you. The market conditions change. Y'all didn't believe me because no one else was telling y'all. All y'all had was people up here talking about Lamborghinis and bullshit psychology that you could just Google or get out of a book. They didn't tell y'all the market conditions change. So y'all didn't know. Y'all just thought I was making it up.
Rose gold Prezi. That's like 50K.
Thank you for the Twitch follow.
Busy day. Shorty says she wanna kick it. Like a
that was so random. But yeah, in 2025, the stop loss is 150 points. Back then, the stop loss was like 40 points max. Same setup, same idea, same everything, you know? So yeah, it sucks, but that is why I am trading on the smaller sizes, in case you're wondering. Risk management comes first in trading. Risk management. And I'm gonna see if I can pull up. Not all the streams are available, of course. I don't have all the streams available on YouTube from years ago, but I'm sure one of those streams we have an example of that exact setup that I could show you. Try to find it while we're waiting here. Just in this range. We're in this range. So whenever I have zones, let me show you. Whenever I have zones like close together like this little 30-point range, a lot of times we do range in them. That's why I'm usually more cautious in these smaller zones, you know? They can be really tricky. So you want to be careful. Sorry if I missed anybody's comments. It's not on purpose. You know, sometimes I miss them. Thank you, Neat B. I see you. Neat B, I think you're a couple minutes behind when you hear my voice. Facts, I feel like I trade better on my patience. On my practice account. But I can't bring that mindset over to the really vals, but I definitely see my growth. You know what you got to do, Jay? It's okay if I call you Jay. What you got to do is, how do I say this? You have to do, this is what we say in basketball. What you do in practice, you do in the game. Right? That's how I was taught. What you do in practice, you do in the game. So like in practice, people get a little lazy. They don't run as fast. They don't go as hard on defense. But like, we're here to practice for the real game, right? So you have to put in your full effort the same way you did in practice, right? So whatever you do in practice, you're going to do the same thing when you get the account. The account doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's an evaluation, if it's your personal account, if it's a funded account. The title of that account does not matter. It's the fact that it is a trading account, and it will be traded the only way you know how to trade accounts, right? Just like basketball, you get on that court, no matter what court it is, whether it's an indoor court, outdoor court, whether you're playing in a real game or you're just playing with your cousins, you're gonna shoot the ball the same way, right? It don't matter. It don't matter that it's not a real scrimmage. It don't matter that it don't count against your record. You're gonna shoot the same way. So do it the same way in your accounts, whether it's a practice account, fund account, you're gonna trade the same way. Same rules, right? Don't change. New court, right? That's all it is. It's a different court, right? When you play basketball and you travel, you go to play different teams, play on different courts. It's okay. Same hoop, same goal, right? Get that ball in the hoop. You get what I mean? I'm a basketball player, chat, so y'all know I do use a lot of basketball references on stream. We do use a lot of sport references sometimes if you're new. And sometimes, you know, I found that what helps me is when people rephrase things to familiar things. So that's why I do the same to y'all. I try to rephrase things to things that are familiar to y'all, you know? Can you go deeper into that, into the change? Yeah, I could. Yeah. So yeah, if you've been training with me for years, you know, the 15-minute was my golden time frame. We were kings and queens of the 15-minute on this stream, but unfortunately, with how big the stop losses are, I've converted that down to the 5-minute and the 3-minute time frame during these market conditions. So that was a huge change, right? Occasionally we still find some 15-minute setups, but it's with these market conditions, we've had to go down in time frame a little bit. And that's what happens, chat. When Biden came into office, the market did slow down a little bit in volume. So when the market has less volume, you got to go on a higher time frame. When the market has more volume, you got to go to a lower time frame. That makes sense? That's the best way I could summarize it for you. Was the market closed today? No, it's not closed. It's just a half a day. Half a day. Alrighty, we got another reversal setup here. Okay, a little bit of a double bounce here. This looks a little bit more believable to the top side here on Nasdaq. A little bit of candle flip action. Maybe I'll give this one a go. Am I too late? Maybe not too late, but maybe stop loss have to be a little steep. 5-minute closes in about 3 minutes. While we're here, I'm gonna pull up an old stream on trade. Let's see. I got something for y'all. See, I don't remember which one it was. Oh, was it this one? Okay, we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I want to see how this 5-minute candle closes. Eyes sharp here.
My name is...
There's an ad. I'm going to skip straight to the trade for y'all. All right, this was 3 years ago. This was 3 years ago. We have the chat there. We got a sell stop. I just want to show y'all, we're always on the 15-minute, and the stop loss here was like 20 points. Yeah. You can see the chat there. Yeah, 20-point stop losses. That's crazy, man. We can't get no 20-point stop loss now, huh? It's a little rare, huh? Let me see. 71 points. Look at the chat. We had 2,000 people on stream. Holy, 2,000 people. Holy. This was back when we would track the monthly wins and losses and then the yearly wins and losses. So this was in February. So at that time we had 25 wins and 7 losses for the year. This is really old. 50 seconds till that candle closes, by the way. 50 seconds. Jay said it's 11. No, it's about to be 8 o'clock. See, I got the time up there. It's about to be 8 o'clock. Central time, it's 10 o'clock. We got 2 hours. Oh, shoot. So it's not 11. It's 10 o'clock then, chat. 10 o'clock. I'm sorry. Not 11. When that clock strikes 10, then the market will be closed for the day. I'm so sorry. I said 11. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, chat. 10, 10, 10. Okay, here we go. Brand new 5-minute. May give this a go here. 37-point stop loss. Oh no, it ain't that deep. I may even just be able to risk this. 17-point stop loss. Okay, let's give this a go. I'm in the wrong stop loss in the wrong spot. All right, chat, we're gonna give this a go. I meant to change my risk to be higher. But that's okay. Small stop loss here. Small stop loss here. Should our stop loss be down here? I think our stop loss should be a little lower. On. A little tight. Let's give it a little bit of room to breathe here. of a one-to-one. To be honest, struggling to execute trades, but at this point, I don't know why. Today or just overall? If you're speaking overall, whenever you find yourself struggling, take the day off from trading, and in your spare time, just do some studying on your setups, you know? Nothing wrong with studying. You don't have to trade every day, you know? It's very normal, whether you've been profitable for a while or not. At some point in time, no matter how much money you've made in these markets, you're going to get into another rut. And it's really important to know how to get out of that rut. And the best thing you can do is review your setups. Stay up to date with the current price action. That's why we have Saturday's class every Saturday. We stay up to date with the current price action. Because, you know, the market conditions do change. Volume can really put a dent in your trades, because not too much volume can make it more choppier. Too much volume can make your stop loss huge. It can make the wicks huge, right? So yeah, there's all types of little changes, right? Tune out. Thanks for the intro to your community. Definitely tune in again. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. Got a big feeling that MNQ is just to pull back to the high. Overall, it's not even that I have bad ideas or strats or anything. I just get so anxious about it. Yeah, so my number one rule, if you are anxious about your trades, you haven't studied them enough. That's an easy fix. You haven't put in enough hours studying the same thing over and over again. So you got to take whatever strategy you're working on, whatever it is that you're going to execute in here, you need to study it. You need to have at least 100 examples of it. Then go back and trade live. Guarantee you that anxiety is going to go way down. I know that takes some time. I know. But, you know, trading is a profession, and to be great at anything and to have a calm mind at anything, it does take the time, you know? So yeah, just go ahead, do 100 setups. That's what I do. I got to see it 100 times, and then I get back to it. So yeah, you want to do that. Now I tell you what, any of my members who have done that, a few of them have shown me them writing it out in their notebook, all the setups they did, and said, what a difference. You know? Oh, it takes repetition to be great at anything, whether it's golf or anything, you know? Think about golf. Y'all ever play golf? Y'all, it is not easy, okay? I went to Top Golf a couple weeks ago. It is not easy to because I'm not a golf player, so I don't know. But it is not easy to hit that ball. Okay? The way you gotta hold the club and I don't know. I don't do it a lot. See, I don't do it a lot. But I bet if I went to Top Golf 100 times, by the 100th time, I guarantee you I'd be swinging that ball like a pro. Like a amateur pro. Maybe an amateur. But you know what I mean. I don't know if any of you picked up golf, but go to the driving range, chat. Not the mini golf. I could beat y'all in mini golf, okay? Anytime y'all see me and y'all want to go do some mini golf, we gonna play, all right? We gonna play. But like real golf, psh, yeah, they got it. I don't know what to do. They got it for sure. $37. Yeah, now we want to slow up in volume. Once again, chat, we got We're at the 2-hour mark. We got about 2 hours till the market closes early today. Just a heads up. Just letting you know. Let me see. I'm just reviewing my stop loss again. I actually believe this is in the this is in a range on 1 minute. So my stop loss right here was good because it is below the range. I may move my stop loss back up, to be honest. See this range here? My stop loss was below the base of this range. So this actually is a good stop loss. I don't feel like I want to. Because I feel like if we break through that range to the downside, then we ain't headed up, you know? Should be down here in a 3 minute. Where's my freaking time frame? 3 minute looks a little better. Sorry, chat. Yeah, I like the 3 minute one a little bit better. That just makes more sense. Alright, stop is on the 3 minute. I'm gonna show you why, because same concept. So I was talking about this range on the 1 minute, right? The base of the candle is here, but if you go to the 3 minute, 3 minute has a range, and this is the base of the candle. So stop loss should be at that base. We break through that base, and we're probably not going to be going up. Always use the base of a range. Okay, there we go. Stepped out of that one. I always use the base of a range because that's the tightest the stop loss can really get. We may just play in this range the next 2 hours, huh? Another strong closure for downside here. Gold still hasn't done anything impressive for me. Four minutes left on this 15-minute candle. I will say, if this goes back up, I'm gonna pursue 15-minute low is what they were looking for. 53 points. That'd be crazy if that is real. 53 points. Not doing no 53-point stop loss. Thank you for giving actionable advice. Yeah, no problem. You have any book you recommend? Yeah. Books. If you join the Discord, I do have all those free books for you, so you don't have to buy them. You can download them on your phone, tablet, laptop, computer, so you can have them forever for free. Let me see. Where's my book list? You'll have to scroll up in the book section. See my list. I'll make the list again, but Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas is for psychology. The Candlestick Bible all the basics you need to learn how to read the candlesticks, the patterns, all that good stuff. You can definitely create a great strategy from that. You just pick a pattern, learn it. Advanced technical analysis, those of you who get into institutional trading. That book is like over $100, so you can get it for free in the Discord. What else? Yeah, those would be the three I recommend: Trading in the Zone, the Candlestick Bible, and Advanced Technical Analysis. Definitely Advanced Technical Analysis. All the price action you need. That's how I learned, from books. Read the books, come up here on the chart, test it out. And other than that, we do have some other books in the Discord. If you scroll up to March 10th, 2023, Donvo dropped his playbook. I have people who dropped stuff in here, so Donvo dropped his playbook. Somebody dropped the ICT summary strategy in here. Phil Smart Money. Yeah, we got great books in here. Yeah, you just gotta go in there and scroll up. I'll try to repost it. Maybe give y'all an updated version, huh? Again, all the books are free in the Discord chat. Looks like the tight stop loss did us no justice, huh? Come on. So today was a stop loss issue. And do those tight stop losses. Looks like this candle, use this candle as a stop loss. Still been in this one. Just asking, what did you see to take this trade? What did I see to take this trade? A few things that I teach on Saturdays. But overall, give you a summary, like a basic summary. I see what time frame's the best time frame to take. Let's see. I'll show you on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute here, we take a look at this. You notice how we have this double bounce? We have this double bounce going on. So double bounce could be a bullish structure, but obviously that's not enough to say. But it was the fact that we closed back up inside of my range here. We closed back up inside of this range. We did create an imbalance here, so I probably should have used that as a stop loss. We did create an imbalance here. So a retest to continue up does make sense now that we're looking at it. We got a nice 3-bar reversal here. Double bottom 3-bar reversal. We got a imbalance retest. Simple stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail though on stream. If you want like detail, we do that on Saturdays. But yeah, that's a summary I'll give you on stream for sure. Look at Nas now. Holy. How do you deal with loss? Great question. I don't deal with it. That is how I deal with it, by not dealing with it. No, seriously, if you think about it, I don't, like, there's nothing for me to deal with. It doesn't do anything. You know, if a loss makes you blow up an account, if a loss makes you lose everything, if a loss makes you homeless, yeah, then the loss is gonna bother you. But if you're using risk management and if you're sticking to your risk management plan, then you understand that a loss is a part of it, right? Losing is a part of trading. So there's nothing to deal with. That's a part of trading, right? If you're having trouble with your losses, then you haven't accepted that it's a part of trading yet. So let's all do that together. Let's all accept, hey, losses are a part of trading. You know, the only reason why you feel bad at losses is because people shame losses, right? We're all human. We're human. So people like to shame things because it makes them feel better, you know? Mess with Donville after the money incident sort of rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, I feel you, Jay. The money incident, I guess we'll never know. To this day, we'll never know, right? We'll never know if it was on purpose, the rug pull. You got a payout for that, or if it was just him just blowing up the account. We don't know. But I will say I pay attention to the actions afterwards. The actions afterwards was kind of heartless. It was kind of like whatever. You know? But yeah, chat, if you're sticking to risk management, you should only be risking the amount you could afford to lose, right? You don't want one loss to be like, dang, now I'm done for the day, right? You want to risk the amount of money where you can take a couple trades, you lose them all, you're done. You do well. Okay? So that's kind of how you determine how much to risk. If you're in a trade and the loss or the drawdown is bothering you, then you're risking too much money. So that's how you know if you're risking too much money. If you're in a trade and you're like, not physically biting your nails, but you know what I mean. You feel like you want to bite your nails. That's a pretty good sign that you're risking too much money. You know what I'm saying? So risk management is the king of trading. Risk management is what's going to keep you in this game long term. Because when you have bills to pay, they're not going to say, oh my God, you had a red week, we'll let you. No, the rent is due, your house note is due, your cell phone bill is due, your car note, everything. Your kids are hungry, you got to buy more groceries. What you gonna say? I had a red week? No. So I want you to think about these things. This is not an easy field. It's tough. And the first step is understanding, okay, this is a tough field, but it's worth it. So there will be losses. So how can I navigate that, right? Navigate it by having risk management, number one. Number two, improving your accuracy. So the way we could correct the trade we just took, right? The way we could correct our accuracy is say, okay, stop loss was here. Stop loss should have been here. Right below this imbalance. Right, boom, easy correction. See how quickly we corrected that, right? So what you want to do when you take a loss is try to figure out what you could have did better. Right? Immediately. Okay, what could I have done better here? Boom. Okay. Now you just got better. Right? You just got 1% better. You get what I mean? What happened to the music? We ran out of playlists. All right, let's see. Next non-copyrighted playlist. Here we go. Yeah, chat. You know, we can't play the music we want to play on stream because it's got to be non-copyrighted playlist, but it's all good. It's all good. Chat, I need some coffee, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Need some food. Need some food. Wait, we're not supposed to risk Bugatti contracts. I just seen that. Shady work either way. Oh, are you talking about the Don Vol thing? Yeah, I just well, we checked out his page last week. He was streaming on Twitch for a little while. It looks like he just changed to paid live streams only, so no more streaming on Twitch. So I don't know what ended up happening on his Twitch, but now he's just doing paid only. He posts short. It looks like he posts shorts every day though. So he's still posting every day. That's so tough though. They literally bullied him off of YouTube. That's tough. Like, to get bullied off of YouTube is tough, but I do feel like he could have prevented it by giving his followers, especially his followers who lost the money because of him. Did y'all see the post where someone put their life savings in there? That's really tough. That's tough. To lose your life saving. Ouch, you know? But yeah, not to get too deep into it, but some of his followers were suicidal and they were posting in the Discord like, bro, to lose your life savings, man. I mean, people, not to get too deep into it, chat, trigger warning, mute me if you're gonna be triggered. People off themselves in the casino all the time, chat, because they gamble all their money, you know, they do it all the time. But anyway, getting back into this, you would think that he would at least, even if it's not publicly, at least to his followers, he would have an apology to them immediately, but he just ignored it for months. And, you know, that makes people feel even worse, you know? Then he kind of came up here like, it is what it is. So yeah, yeah. All he had to do was apologize. If it was genuine, apologize, you know, and leave it at that. But Dane, I don't know. Knowing that even if I take a loss, I would still take a similar setup as long as I followed the plan. Also note what I could have improved on. By the way, huge respect because you keep it 100 for years, no drama. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. I mean, people just starting drama with each other because that's what gets the views, of course, as you know. I get it, you know. It's marketing. Just like they say things, I don't know if y'all see what they be tweeting. Yo, their tweets be making me laugh on Twitter. So I'm like, they're just triggering y'all on purpose because when y'all engage, they make money, you know. It's all about the engagement on social media, chat. You gotta have engagement to be popping, you know. Why are they called influencers? Lead people to their doom. I will say, like, to the people who put their life savings in there, you had it coming for you. You don't put your life savings into anything. That's just gambling. You know, it's just like coming up in here trading and risking your entire account on one trade, your whole account balance. No, you're not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's gambling. That's not trading. That's gambling. Trading is strategic risk management, right? Strategic analysis and strategic risk management. So that is on them. And then as far as watching somebody who you know over leverages and has a negative R to R, it's like, bro, that's who you chose to invest your money with. I mean, not that negative R to R isn't profitable, because negative R to R is profitable if you have a high win rate. But you gotta have a really, really high win rate for your negative R to R to be profitable. Works for the market makers, it sounds like. Well, people think that because he was partnered with the broker, that the broker just gave him a little $1 million payout cut, which would make sense. It does add up. I mean, y'all, I don't know if y'all saw Raja Banks' reaction to everything, but Raja Banks is staying with his opinion that that guy got paid $1 million from the broker. He's staying with his opinion. That's Raja's opinion on it. But yeah, I mean, you take You take all your followers' money, you put a couple million in a PAM account, you trade it. Remember, if you blow up that money, the broker gets the money. It's an easy couple million for the broker. You just handed it to them. So, long story short, people have the theory that since he blew it up, he was offered to blow it up. Like he was offered, hey, if you blow this up, we get an easy couple million. We'll just give you $1 million cut, whatever. We'll give you 500K cut, whatever, you know. Did he actually do that? I honestly don't feel like that's what it was. I feel like he just got into a over trading rut and tried to get the money back. That's what I believe. You know why I believe that, chat? Because people who care about their image, you know, he really cares about his image. So I don't know, but I don't know. It's a tough call because then he came up here heartless as shit. He came up here like F y'all, which was a smack in people's face. That was a smack in people's face, especially people who lost money. He was basically like F you. Well, yeah, that's why he got bullied off of YouTube, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. But we don't know, chat. We don't know. There's so much into it. It's a mystery. Love Raja. He's funny. Yeah, Raja is funny. Image over. Make account doubt it. You're right. You're right. Image over bank account. Doubt it. Hard to tell, y'all. It's hard to tell. Wow, this is Range City. Range City. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to find an example of his R2R for those who don't know who we're talking about. Oh, he changed his name, right? His name, I think. I don't think this is him. I think this is a fake account. On chat. Imagine making a fake account of somebody and then tweeting like you're them. That is insane. Okay, I found his real account. Oh, bro, people will really make fake accounts and act like the person. Crazy. I mean, I know people make fake accounts of me too, but I haven't seen any fake accounts of me on Twitter talking like me. That's just freaking crazy. Holy. Trying to talk like somebody. Okay, yeah, so like I said, he's been trading. This is what 1 to 2 trades a day looks like. Oh, maybe he's practicing risk management. This is on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, 1 to 2 is a good. Let's see if we can find that R2R. Just need one picture of the R2R. Come on, give us an R2R picture, R2R. Come on. R2R. Chat, you know how it is when you're looking for something, you can't find it? Oh, wait. Come on, ain't no way. That's funny. I watch these three. I don't watch Jinxie, but I do watch Dante. I watch Academics. I watch Agent. We watch the same people. I stopped to scroll on the side chat. Roger went in on a guy in stream a day ago for asking him for gas money. Oh man, that's funny. They all get their following, then they get sheeps to follow. All of a sudden, they suck at trading. Oh, you know the blueprint? They all sell thousand, even Rips. Rips is a part of the blueprint. They sell stuff for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 while they're in the shadows. Not too many people know about them. And then they start gaining some popularity. They take that away so no one could say they were selling courses for thousands of dollars. They already made their money behind the scenes. And then they want to act like, oh my God, broker statements. But where were the broker statements before? Now that you made $500,000 off your audience, made another couple million off of other things, now you want to talk about broker statements. But you know, nobody talks about broker statements their first year or two up here. You notice that? When they're smaller. But after the course sales, everyone talks about broker statements. What in the world? Yeah, I'm scrolling and then I see this. That was a thumbnail that he made? That's crazy. Sophia, good morning. How many bloodbath years before you could say you're consistently profitable? That is a great question. I gotta say about 4 years. Yep. 4 years of blown accounts. Well, not in the 4th year, but the first 2 years was definitely blown accounts. When I first started streaming, I logged into one of my old brokers and I showed y'all y'all saw the whole thing, deposited money, deposit, because I kept blowing it up. Yeah, took me about 4 years. But I will say I could have done it a lot sooner had I just stick to my rules. So that's my fault that it took 4 years. It doesn't need to take 4 years, but I guess after 4 years of not following your rules, by that time it kicks in, right? Easy cry. Yeah, but see, now with the experience, you know, I'm here to help guide y'all. Y'all can do it in a year, you know? Y'all can do it a lot faster than me. It's really just blowing up your rules. You get to the point where you're trading the wrong way, you're following the wrong people. You know how it is. And then you realize, well, wow, if this person's not rich from trading, how can I learn anything from them? They're rich from their audience. So then it turns into, okay, I need to actually learn how to read these candlesticks. So, you know, it takes time. It takes time developing a strategy. It takes time developing a risk management strategy as well. And then after that, it took time to stick to the strategy, if you know what I mean. So after having the strategy, on a bad day, I'd go against it. You know? Just like y'all do now with y'all prop accounts, right? Y'all have a bad day. What happens? Y'all start taking way more trades to make it back than what you know. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate that. Yeah. But, you know, just dedication, hard work, you know, just like anything else. Man, these ranges are so bad. Holy, look at this range. What are we supposed to do with this? Bank holiday vibes, huh? Chat, remember the market does close early today. We got about an hour and a half till the market closes early on this holiday. I have a feeling that we are going to stay in this range until then, which would be really unfortunate. But remember, if you do trade Asian session, it will be opening back up tonight, regular hours during the Asian session. So back to normal tonight. How long time did you get profitable? I just said 4 years. You're in your 5th year. Lost 8K. Jeez, Cookie. Yeah, Cookie, I was in your boat. The thing is most people Sorry, chat. I'm just reading something on my phone. Most people, when they tell me they've been trading for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, all those years they were doing it wrong or following the wrong people. So you gotta think about it. If you're on the wrong side for 4 or 5 years, then there's no progress, right? But once you get to the good side and then you start learning, right? Now you're starting to slowly progress. Right, so my whole 4 years of just losing wasn't a full 4 years of losing. It was about 2 years of losing and 2 years of just following the wrong people and stuff. The other 2 years was getting on the right track, blocking out the noise, you know? So you gotta think about it. How long out of those 5 years did you block out the noise? You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah. It is unfortunate. I gotta show y'all that picture of the man fishing. That's my favorite picture. It represents trading very well. I'm gonna try to draw it. I'm not an artist, chat. Please don't judge me. No judgment zone. Here we go. I'm gonna try to draw it for you. So it's a famous picture. He's a guy. He's in a boat. This is the boat, chat. This is the water. Okay. This is the man in the boat. All right, and the man in the boat, he spent years every day coming out to the sea fishing and getting nothing. He always went to the same spot. And over here were the fishes. So, and I love this quote. One day I'm going to try to find the picture for y'all. I'm going to just save it in the Discord so I always have it for y'all. But it's one of my favorite pictures. The point of the picture is he's just going to his comfort zone. Oh, this is where all the traders are. All the traders are at this island, right? All the traders are over here. All the traders are following this live stream. All the traders are following this. But it's like, the fish is over here, right? So you spent 5 years in a row following everybody else, when if he would have just turned around and tried to fish over here, he would have caught a fish. So that's why when you say you've been struggling for 5 years, 6 years, I want you to think, what direction are you fishing for all those years, right? All right, that's our TED Talk for today, chat. That's our TED Talk. No judgment on the drawing now. No judgment.
You wanna come in and play with the goat body?
I need my we listen, we don't judge. Where's my thing at? I gotta find it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Thank you for subscribing.
Oh man!
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not the one. My bad. My bad. We only play that during a certain time, chat. If you're new, disregard the hoes mad. That, you know, we're not gonna go there. That's at special occasions that we play that. Oh, here it is. We listen, we don't judge. Wrong button. Here we go. 10 out of 10 TED Talk. Thank you. Lynn Casso. There you go. Lynn Casso. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? On chat, I'm ordering me a breakfast sandwich and some coffee. I told y'all I am not cooking breakfast today. I'll cook lunch though. Not breakfast. I'm tired now. Let's see. Back to the basics. Back in the range. Back in the range. We're gonna have a little fun on Twitter while we're waiting here, just in case something sets itself up. That is too big of a tip. Hold on. Why DoorDash always doing these automatic huge tips? What's up with that? I'm just saying. On chat. Hey, there we go. Order went through. Okay. I have to check because a few times my order didn't go through and I clicked out of the app and it was an hour later. I'm like, where's my food? I'm like, oh, I closed out of the app while my payment was processing. You ever do that? So now I always make sure I see it go through. What am I saying, chat? Y'all shouldn't know nothing about that. Don't be spending your money on DoorDash, chat. You're gonna get addicted. You ain't gonna stop. What in the world? Okay, this is allegedly a video of people dining and dashing. So stupid. Look at these dumbass. Look at her. Look at that dumbass smile. Look at this. Look at her. Wait till they zoom in on her. Idiots. Idiots, chat. Karma's a bitch. Even though it's so small and they're just, you know, doing that, I'm telling you, karma's a bitch. You're gonna be broke the next 10 years. And you're gonna be like, dang, how come I can't figure things out? Oh, that's karma. Poor waitress. Look at the waitress coming back out. Man, that's crazy. New here, what strategy do you use? I use my own strategy. Strategy I've been using for years on the live stream here. I don't teach it for free anymore. Got taken advantage of too many times for years teaching it for free. So but yeah, I trade my own strategy. Right now I'm not in anything because we're just ranging, unfortunately. It's a little bust today, but it is a bank holiday, so can't expect nothing less than a nasty range, you know. All right, let's see here. We got Patrick. I'm just scrolling on Twitter, y'all. All right, what is this?
All right, so ICT, he says that the reason that he can't beat me on the leaderboard is because you guys limit how much money he could make. Once he's in a live account, you don't care how much money he makes.
There's no limits in live. You got to go through the process, and then you get to live, and you fucking crush it.
That's the best part about the live account, though, is at the end of the day, if a trader wins, Tradeify wins.
When you make money with a prop, you're getting the ability to leverage your money in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
You make, 6 to 10.
He said ICT said they limit the amount of money he makes.
He says that the reason that he can't beat me on the leaderboard is because you guys limit how much money he could make.
And people still fall for it. That's what I mean. Like the guy, like ICT wouldn't get this much hate if are you full-time trader? Yes. I also have a business. ICT wouldn't get this much hate if he didn't do stuff like that. You know? They're not limiting the money he makes. Nobody's coming for him from the government. The people who believe this is just out of this world. He's the only guy in the world that doesn't have to prove that he trades for real because he showed y'all the concepts. Because he was the first person, well actually he wasn't the first person, but he was the first person to blow up and show y'all institutional stuff. First person to blow up and get that much clout with institutional stuff. So because of that, he doesn't have to prove anything. But everybody else in the world has to prove all this other stuff, right? That's the trading community for you, chat. That is the trading community. Everybody else in the world needs to prove it. When it comes to that, like, no, he's good. Oh, chat, this tweet right here, this tweet is real stuff. It says, if you're a profitable trader, people ask, why do you sell a course or a community? And they basically said, it's just like saying, why does Mr. Beast start the chocolate brand company if he already makes money on YouTube? Why does Shaq invest into companies and do TV ads when he made money from basketball? The average millionaire has 7 income streams. Yet, for some reason, traders are only allowed to have one. And that's a good point. And I have quoted this and I said, exactly, I said it's just like saying Michael Jordan doesn't play basketball because he makes money selling sneakers and clothing. Yes, there are few gurus out there, but not everyone is. You can apply this concept to all niches. Right, you can apply this concept to all niches, chat. It's like, so because Michael Jordan makes money on sneakers, he's not a basketball player, he never played basketball. But it's just hate, chat. It's just hate. Like, people, it's very weird. The average millionaire has 7 incomes, but if you're a day trader, for some reason you can only have 1 income according to the internet. Only day traders got 1 income. Anybody else, they could go off and do multiple things, but day traders, nope. I'm telling y'all though, if you listen to like the mindset of struggling traders, you'd be like, damn, that's why you're struggling. Look at your mindset. You know, you gotta have the mindset, whether it's trading or anything you want to do in life, you have to think of it as, okay, what's my goal? Is my goal to make money? Is this something I'm passionate about? Whatever it is, your goal is to be happy. And your goal is to complete the goal, and that's it. It doesn't matter what he, she, they, them are doing. No matter what nobody else is doing in this world. You take your energy and you focus on yourself, you can go so far in life, chat. Again, not just with trading, anything. But too many people are focused on what other people got going on, and that's why they can't get nowhere. It's just the truth. So when y'all asked me that question earlier, and I said I really don't be focusing on things that don't got to do with making me money, it's true. I'm very tunnel visioned. I'm very, very tunnel visioned. I'm focused on my goals. You know, I don't just trade. I have a business. I got a lot of things that I do. I wear a lot of hats. You know, I run a server too. I got a lot of things to do. I got to focus on me, you know? I don't have time to focus on what other people do, and I don't care if other people win. Cool. I'm happy to see other people win. You know? I'm as happy as to see myself win. I'm happy to see y'all win. You know? People aren't happy to see people win. But you gotta get into that mindset, you know? We can all have it. It's not limited. It doesn't mean because someone else won that you can't win. That's not how it works. We can all win, you know? We can all win. It's not limited, chat. But people have a limited belief mindset. And when you have a limited belief mindset, you attract limited things. You are what you attract, just like you are what you eat. Sorry, chat. We're having TED Talk Part 2 today. Unexpected, but someone needed to hear that today. You know? You are what you attract. So be a positive person. Worry about yourself. Grind on your goals. Be nice to people. Celebrate people's wins. And you will attract wins for yourself. That's how it works. You know? There is no they, them. No, I'm just saying, like, all the above. Like, just everybody. Like, just focus on yourself. Why would anyone want to give you their time for free? Exactly. You know, I gave my time for free up here for 1.5 years. I gave my time for free. And people can't do the same in return, you know? So we take it away, you know? All we ask for is for y'all to like the stream, and that's it. We won't ask for y'all to pay for nothing. That's it. You know, y'all saw it the other day. You know, we had like 200 and something votes on the poll. We couldn't even get 100 likes on stream, you know? And it's like, this is why, people. This is why we ask you for one free thing, but you want someone else to go out of their way to give you a bunch of free stuff. How does it work that way? You know? And that's just an example. That's just an example. You know? What's up, the Zodiacs? The Zodiac said that's real.
You wanna come in and play with the goat? You wanna come in and play with the goat?
Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. You're getting a lot of new subscribers today. Welcome, welcome. Sorry you're coming on the day where it's kind of nothing going on here. It's one of those days. We got 1 hour left till the market closes early. I may have to call it a GG day, chat. We have to wait till Asian session later. Probably get something good later on. I think it is gonna range for the last hour here. We're not going anywhere. What's up, Savvy? Chapter 8. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, KN. All right, chat. If you're new to the stream, I'm a big mental health advocate. So we try to do things on stream that help you. And one of the things we've been doing is reading this book about reclaiming your energy. And we're on chapter 8. So I only do 1 chapter per stream. Let me see how long this chapter is. Okay, it's not too bad. Only do 1 chapter per stream though, okay? So we're gonna read chapter 8 real quick. And then we'll see what we get into after that. All right. This one's called Fire Up Your Creativity. Creativity involves breaking out of established patterns in order to look at things in a different way. That's crazy because we literally just talked about that, right? With the fish. Keep doing the same thing every day. You keep going to the same island to fish because you're following everybody else in the world instead of having your own vision and saying, you know what, let me try going that way. I didn't see anybody go to that island. Let me try that island. Let me go over there. Boom, there's all the fish. You got to break out of patterns. You got to stop copying people. Hey. Okay, it says, the root meaning of the word creative is to grow. When we allow creativity in, we find new ways to deal with obstacles. We find new opportunities. By allowing ourselves to have a creative view in life from a different perspective, sometimes we discover a new way to do things. We discover new possibilities and we find different alternatives. Also, to let your creativity flow, you start to open up your heart, your soul, and you treat life like the wonderful adventure it is. Kickstarting your creativity will take you from feeling exhausted and depressed to feeling energized and happy. You hear that, chat? Creativity is a skill that needs constant nurture and exercise. That's true. That's true. A happy and fun-filled life requires creative thinking. Creativity triggers your courage as you allow yourself to try new things, become a little vulnerable, be brave, and possibly fail sometimes. You have to fail to be successful. In order to restore ourselves, we need to find solutions to fill our depleted bodies, minds, and souls. Damn. The book is coming in hard, I ain't gonna lie. Creativity is linked to firing up our happiness, energy, and tolerance, flexibility, and enjoyment in life, both personally and professionally. So it's basically saying you can use this in your personal life, you can use it in your professional life, you can use it all around. When we are tired and run down, our energy is at a low point. It's true, chat. You ever get more frustrated when you're tired? When you're tired, you get more frustrated easily. Things, you know, you're more triggered. Oh, my food just got delivered. Oh, my doorbell camera just be getting people, man. All right. We'll get it in a second. Focusing a little energy on seeing life through a new creative lens can give us a way forward and can offer solutions. See what I'm saying, chat? Focus your energy on yourself. That's so crazy that this chapter is exactly what we were just talking about. Isn't that insane? Sometimes we need confirmation like that. That's just spirit confirming what we were just talking about. Well, we are all creative. We all have access to incredible soul nourishing part of us. It's just some of us shut that down, some of us block it, and some of us believe that we don't even have it. But the truth is, every human has it. Here you go, chat. Every human has it. All right, here are 21 thought starters to help you fire up your creativity. Number 1, cut out pictures. Create a vision board. Number 2, and let me know in the chat. Let me get a 3 in the chat if you have a vision board. Let me get a 3 in the chat if you ever tried to manifest. Let me get a 3 in the chat. Number 2, boost your mood by moving around. Move your body. Get up and do something. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Go outside in the park like I tell you all the time. Number 3, go on an inspirational trail. Listen to some TED Talks, listen to some audiobooks or podcasts, or watch live streams where people talk about positivity. Boom, you're doing it right now. Draw. Yeah, drawing helps some people. Listen to your favorite music. Keep a dream diary. Cook something new. Try a new hobby. Meet somebody new. Go somewhere new. Go to a new restaurant. Go outside and play with your pet. It could be that simple. Give yourself permission to fail. Give yourself permission to fail. Y'all hear that one? Sit in silence and just people watch. Write in your journal each day. Experience 10 minutes of just straight solitude. 10 minutes by yourself in silence. Meditate. Have a picnic with yourself. Get up and watch the sunrise. Just sit outside and watch it. Be a tourist in your own home. Change your hairstyle. You ever notice people cut their hair or change their hair whenever they're going through something? Sometimes you need to change. You know? We talked about dining at a new restaurant and then reading a new book. Okay. Some other ideas to stimulate your creativity can be as simple as cleaning out your fridge, cleaning out your room, fine-tune your diet. Adjust your exercise routine, declutter your wardrobe, declutter your house, your home, declutter your office space. We talked about reading a new book, reading a daily affirmation. We do that here on stream. Swap the color out of your pen. If you usually use a black pen, use a blue pen or a purple pen, whatever, red pen. Just little things. Little things, chat. Discover a new program. Take a new course of something. Learn something new. Take up Pilates or something, chat. I don't know. We talked about revamping your office space. I'm just skipping through the things we talked about. Organize a catch-up meeting with some friends. Choose a new topic to learn about. Choose something you don't know about and learn about it. There we go. And that is the end of the chapter. Great job, chat. Another chapter. Well done. Thank you for sticking through. We're going to be on chapter 9 next. Great job. I know that wasn't easy to sit through. But if you sat through it, great job. Positivity, chat. Sometimes it's the little things in life that you have to change. I tell you all the time, you got to get out of your habits. You heard what it said. It could be as simple as, see, I usually write with this pencil. It could be as simple as me changing this to a pen today. Go outside, play with your dogs. I tell you all the time, go for a walk. You got to do these things. All these little things, it waters your mind with positivity. If you're not watering your mind with positivity, of course you're going to be in a bad mood. Of course you're going to be upset and depressed. Of course that loss is going to hit. Of course you can't stop thinking about certain things that you just can't get off your mind. What's up, Mal? I see you there. Of course you can't. Because you're not implementing other positive things, right? If you don't water a flower every day, it's going to die. You got to water yourself every day. You got to, you got to pour into yourself every day. Every day. Yes, every day you need to. I know somebody who's an entrepreneur, and they only water their plants if they complete all of their goals for the day. All of their goals that makes them more money, makes them more successful, anything they're working on, they have to at least complete something small towards their bigger goal. And what they do is if their plant dies, then it's a sign that they weren't watering their goals. It's so smart, right? If you think about it. But yeah, I thought that was genius, low key. So yeah, I have a friend who does that, and I think it's genius. Only water your plant every day if you did something every day towards your goal, towards your big goal. It holds you accountable, What's up, Gen Z? Start trying to go for a walk to the grocery shopping instead of taking a car. Oh, that's interesting. Helps me clear my mind and I get my steps in. Let's go. That's beautiful. Honestly, that's beautiful. Yeah, even get like an electric bike, an electric scooter. I've seen a lot of my neighbors starting to get electric bikes and electric scooters and just going on rides in their free time. Go on a bike ride. That's always fun. Chat, let me get my food because it's outside my door. I'll be right back. Give me 20 seconds. All right, I'm back. Thank you for your patience, chat. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I can't even open it. You already know we got the coffee. You know it. You know it. Got the whipped cream too, chat. And I got the food. Thinking of asking older Asian ladies in the park if I could join them doing Tai Chi. Oh, that's awesome. Towards not the beginning of this month, the end of May, towards the end of May, I went on this little walkthrough area and people were doing Tai Chi and I was watching for a few minutes. It was very interesting. It looked very relaxing, to say the least. I was like, dang, that's pretty cool. It looks very like de-stressing. Speaking of, you know what I've been doing, chat? Every Saturday morning, I've been going for a run. And yes, if you don't run, it's tough at first, but just keep doing it every week and you will slowly get used to it. Man, it feels amazing to run. Amazing. Can't even put it into words. It's great. I've really been enjoying it. Seriously, anybody here runs, let me know. Or if you've been thinking about it, do it. Because when I go at 6 in the morning, bro, I see all ages. I'm talking grandparents, all the way down to kids running. All ages. It's crazy. It's interesting. It's really fun. Put your music on and lock in. You know? This coffee is so good. They did a phenomenal job. Oh my goodness. Let me put it to the side before I drink it all. Yeah, chat, I think I'm GG's on the charts. I will play a little bit of chess. You're welcome to stay. We're gonna chat so that we're gonna play some real people. We're gonna play some quick 1-minute games. I don't even think I'm prepared for this, low-key. I'm tired. I'm about to lose every game. Let's see if we can get at least one checkmate. At least one, bro. Miss running, but the stairs in the restaurant wrecked my knees. Oh, no. Yeah, knee injury is definitely going to make it tough. For sure. I'm coming off of an ankle injury in basketball. And, it took a couple weeks for the ankle injury, for sure. Hope your knees get better. That's really tough. Alright, here we go. 1-minute games here. Gonna play a little chess chat and then I'm kind of done for the day. I'll just wait till Asian session. Take it. There we go. Got the rook in the game. Okay, okay. I'm gonna take it. I got 25 seconds. Holy. I'm gonna do for 25 seconds. Take that. Ran out of time there. One great move. Yeah, I made one great move. Started doing 5 miles a day in a treadmill. Really? Nice. That's tough. 5 miles. That is nice. Can't move that hoe. Can't move that. Yeah. Checkington. Oh my god, I pulled that shit out my ass. Holy, I had 1.9 seconds. 1.9 on the clock down here. Holy, that was a good game. That was very close. We got the checkmate. 1.9 seconds. Yeah, I know they're pissed. I would have been pissed, bro. 1.9. I don't know how I did that. That was wow. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Protected twice. Bye. Back up. Okay. 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 Oh my goodness. Checkmate again. We got 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Can we get 3? Can we get 3? That was in 30 seconds too. I'm doing the arrows, chat. I'm doing the arrows so y'all can see it. We'll go here. I'll go here. Probably castle. Here we go. Okay. Okay. What the heck was that? Check. Or take my queen. Take my queen. You don't want to take it. Yeah. Give me that shit. They don't. I think they know what's coming next. Yeah. You know I was going here next. Okay. You knew it. You knew it. That's why they were thinking. Back it up. Okay. I lost on time. What? What's up, Don? GG. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. This one's moving fast. Holy. I don't think you wanted to do that. I don't think you wanted to do that. Checkington. Checkington. Check, check, check. You check, check. Get this out of my way. Thank you. Now you can't come forward. What? And then you come forward? Bro. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Just out here. Back it. It's not happening. Not happening. Okay, now we're just moving pieces. Just to move pieces. Now it's whoever could beat the time clock. I got 19 seconds. Whoever could beat the time clock. I couldn't beat the time clock. I couldn't beat the time clock. Holy. I made the wrong move there. New game. game, new game, new game, new game. Yeah, why they keep making me black? Finally white again. What the heck? Just realized that. Was I just black for like 3 games straight? Back it up. Free queen. Yeah, you fell for the trap. It's okay. It's okay. Don't rage quit. Don't rage quit. Don't you rage quit. You better not rage quit. Hey, take your turn. Take your turn. Oh, they left. They rage quit, chat. They rage quit. They left. They left. I told them not to rage quit. Come on. Hi, Lua. Hey, Lynn's just dropping by to leave a like. Life's been busy lately, but hopefully I can catch your streams again soon. Thank you so much, Lua. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the likes. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much, y'all. I seen y'all been liking up the stream since I've been playing chess. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who gave it a like. That's for y'all. Thank you. Wait, did I get a brilliant move? Did I? Let me see. They rage quit on us, but let me see a review of this. It's just like trading, how you could like backtest. You like backtest your game. Where was the? Oh, okay. All right, new game. New game. New game. Okay. Now you can't do the shit you wanted to do. I don't understand. I want to take that. Get this out of my way. Open this up. We'll go here. And here. And here. And here. Confused. Go here. It's a very odd game. I ran out of time and I had checkmate in one freaking move. One move! It was my turn! How? I'm about to crash out. Boom, checkmate. It didn't even let me go. Bro, this is cheating, bro. How much? Look, I had 1.2 seconds. Bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Checkmate in one freaking move. And it was my turn. That's freaking crazy. I don't know what to say to that. Just cheating, bro. Taking that too. You can go here. You can go here. Here. Thank you. The hell is the point of that shit? What is what? What? What is going on? Holy. Check. Peace. That way. Take. This out the way. So my king can move a little bit. What? 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 What are you doing? Free queen. Bro, I just don't get it. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. We gonna move back. I got the threat. We got it. We got it. Back up. Yep. Move here. That's cute. Give me that. Give me that shit. Missed that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just beating them at the clock right now. What's up, Tarika? Lens, top of the day and finally about to be trading futures. Nice. You don't know why you waited so long. Very nice. Well, you got to do for you, you know, whatever works best for you. They left. I knew I messed them up. People leave, like, people at this level rehearse the same thing, so when you mess them up, they're like, GG's. This game, I just made like 5 mistakes. Legit, like 5 mistakes.
You wanna come in and play with the goat? You wanna come in and play with the goat? Body.
I can't even move anywhere. GG's. GG's. Oh my goodness. 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 I'm just talking just to talk. I'm just talking just to talk. Oh my goodness. That'd be cool if you could have a mic on in this game, eh? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Falling apart now. Falling apart now. I'm gonna run out of time. Run out of time. Oh my goodness. There's nothing we can do there. There's nothing we can do there. Holy. Holy. I need to eat my food. Oh my god, I gotta eat my food. Forgot it was just sitting here. I'm still moving up. We moving on up. Moving on up. Moving on back. Okay. Okay, we'll go here. And I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna go here. And here. And here. And here. And here? Huh? What is this? What is this? Yeah. What are you doing? Bro. I'm finna go right here. Thank you. Go here. They're finna run out of time. How much time I got? All right, chat. It's boot time. Love, what's up, love? Like your analysis and patient will follow your part. Keep it up. Thank you. Oh my God, no, 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 no. They threw this up here sloppy. I used 20 seconds of my time. Get this shit out of here. Back it up. I'm gonna run out of time. Ran out of time. Because I took 20 seconds in the intro. Yeah, you don't want to push that forward, huh? Push this forward. Check. Mate. Hey. 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 That one was a little too simple. Neverson, what's up? Pass my Take Profit Trader account. Hey. Let's go. Congratulations. That's awesome. It's a great feeling. Yeah, keep that right there. Yeah. All right, let's go here. Let's take that. Just take everything. Just, you know? Just take it all. And take it. Okay. Go ahead and take it. Free queen. Don't rage quit. Don't rage quit. W, no rage quit. Gotta respect it. Check. Mate, yeah. Shit, they should have rage quit. If only we could see a camera view in them right now. I'm saying that because they had a great trap in the beginning. They had a phenomenal trap. Like, they really try to come for this side. They try to put a lot of pressure on this side. Oh, I'm sorry. Right here. This was coming forward to press this. This was coming forward. Oh, sorry. This was coming. This was coming. This was coming. They were coming. They were coming. We got the meat. We got the meat. Thanks, it's my first one ever. I passed it in 9 days. Goals to get 500K. Let's go, Neverson. Hey, Neverson. Oh, let me turn the music down. I showed somebody earlier today on stream who made 26,000 in 3 days with 5 accounts. All they did was go for $1,700 a day. That was it. You got the trade copier, so just focus on one account, right? It's copying it over. Don't worry about that. One account. Made 1,700, but it copied to all the other ones. Locked it in, right? The daily payouts. Lock it into your wallet, the 1,700. Now you're locking in 17. Psh. Bro, easy 8K day. Lock it in. Did the same thing the next 2 days, 26,000 payout. It could be that simple. But people want to go for 20K days and 30K days all the time when it's not realistic. Let's go for 1,000. Get this shit out of here. Get that shit all the way out of here. Yep. We'll go here. We'll move back. I'm kind of looking at this area, but I'm also looking at this. Let's see what they do. Made it easier for me. Okay. Now you gotta trade me. You didn't want to trade, and I'm gonna force a trade. Shit. Forcing that trade all the way. All the way. What kind of game was that? Yes, I have a Discord. Yeah, my Discord's free. You should see it. Oh, it's not in the chat. It's in the description, but Nightbot will probably put it in there in a second. Takes. Oh, I didn't calculate right. Bad calculations. Bad calculations. GG calculations. checking. I didn't know what to do there. We got a quick mover. A quick mover. I'll wait for them to take my knight. They don't want to take it. They don't want to take it. They don't want to take it. Damn, are they still thinking? Oh, they left. Oh, shit. They left.
Wake up in Pasadena, nobody asked where we from. Cold-blooded conversation, ADD told me to run. Why he got too many coats, Cali got too many sons. Home with the famous and broken and lonely a bunch. I'm in love with, feeling love and I always low on the above when I see a green light. I can't help it.
See that? Although I was just moving pieces that time. It wasn't really like...
Safety in a vibe, but I leave it all behind. And I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line if I leave my safety in a vibe, but I leave it all behind. And I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line if I don't have the time to be patient. Half that shit is already wasted. Keeping next to nothing adjacent. Always thought it's funny how, yeah, I walk around like I know where to go. Don't gotta whip it, I'm still on the road. I'm in LA cause the white got cold. I'm in LA cause I'm trying to be frozen. I'm in love with feeling love and I always low on the above when I see a green light. I can't help it, yeah. I can't help when I leave my
What an awkward game.
I leave it all behind and I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line if I leave my safety in a vibe, but I leave it all behind and I keep nothing in mind on the east side. I don't have the time to be stepping out of line. Gotta keep myself in line if I okay. Oh yeah, okay.
I don't even know. I don't know if they want a rematch. All right, chat. That's gonna be it for today. Let's check out the market again. The market closes in 12 minutes. And we kind of continued in this range, yeah. Yeah, we continued in this range, so GG's on the day. If you have trades open, please close them. Remember, today is a half a day in the market, so please take care of that now so that you do not forget. You got 10 minutes. Do not leave them open. Close those trades. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for the views. I'm gonna tell you something. We did 7-hour streams last week, and even when we did like 5-hour streams, the amount of views we have right now is what we got for like 5-6 hour streams, and we only did 3 hours and a half. So shout out to everybody who came through today. We had a lot more people tune in. Looks like we're probably gonna get like 1.5k views in half the amount of time it usually takes us to. So thank you so much. The markets are done. Yeah, markets are done. And just a reminder, if you're coming in late, you could trade regular tonight during agent session. Market will open up normally. So I'm sure there's a lot of people looking forward to that. Probably get some volume going tonight. Alrighty. All right, on that note, if you are a Elite member, I will see you in the afternoon for our New York session review. If you are a super supporter, you know we do our deep analysis, strategy breakdown, entry breakdown, all those good things. I explain every Saturday if you want to join the super supporter membership. Shout out to Radiant. He's only been here 2 months. We've had a one-on-one. He's joined the super supporter membership, and he's been showing off his trades and his stats ever since back testing my strategy and stuff. If you want to check that out. His win rate has improved. You know, there's 2 more days to pass. So he gave me a shout out this morning for thanking me for the membership. So shout out to Radiant. Like I said, if you want to join, these are the results. Real people, real results. All right. On that note, chat, I will catch you tomorrow morning. Thank you so much, y'all. Have a great one. Tomorrow's Friday, chat. All right. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate your time. Have a good one.
I just need a drink till I see you in my mind, and I know I can't touch. I don't wanna hit you up. See your name up on my line. I know it's gonna be some time before I hit you up. Yeah, don't know what I'm doing, but I need your touch. Yeah, like you pursuing me, 'cause I need that love. Yeah, feels good to a young boy. Got me feeling like a young boy. Yeah, got me feeling like a young boy. Yeah, like you pursuing me, 'cause I need that love. Yeah, feels good to a young boy. Got me feeling like a young boy. Yeah, got me feeling like a young boy. I wanna know how you do it. Yeah, making me feel like I don't need to rush with it. Body look like music. She know how to use it. Yeah, I wanna know how you do it. Making me